Good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures. As always, before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have a few session announcements to get through. The first being your weekly reminder that we have quiz questions available every Tuesday and Friday under the post section of our YouTube channel, which is at Arcane_Adventures. We also have shorts releasing every Tuesday and Friday in conjunction with those quiz questions that highlight the most iconic moments of our session episodes for your laughs and enjoyment on the internet. We also have socials, so go check out our Instagram and our TikTok. You can check the links down below, and the handles, they'll also be in the intermission slides. But for now, at least, that is all of our session announcements, so we'll go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures. And welcome back. Last we left off, Lorem Ipsum, in the aftermath of their combat with the Titanium Blade and a few of his lieutenants at his estate, the central keep on the Bladed Islet, not far west of Elatar Bay. At least when an enemy flees and all their employees are dead, you can loot their entire property, which is exactly what Lorem Ipsum did for the bulk of our last session. And they found themselves quite in the accompaniment of a plethora of loot that they then sold off for a great amount of coin, or at least that's kind of the plan going forward. But in the midst of looting the bodies and the keep itself, Marek found himself burying the body of his brother, but not before he was interrupted by one Altrix Moxicorol, who had another familiar tingling sensation in his ears, a ringing, and a new accompanied sensation tingling down his back. That ultimately led Altrix to extract the spinal column of Zareth, Marek's now deceased brother, and save that for a later time, still quite unsure of what these things might mean. And as Marek sat in solitude while the companions of Lorem Ipsum looted through the keep at the Bladed Islet, they found themselves drawing connections that Azazal's reach may extend indeed further than they first thought, reaching all the way to the highest levels of government in Elatar Bay, the Zerolith themselves. Now, unsure of such corruption and who it particularly reaches, it is best that Lorem Ipsum return home to Provonere and reach the Cosol Chateau. But before doing that, Genevieve, with Paloma, rode on horseback back to Elatar Bay and to fetch Genevieve's mother, Vanessa Songweaver, or known to some as Madame Songbird. Now, with an extra friendly ally, Genevieve's mother, in tow, 3 sheep and 2 horses, and a bunch of loot, Lorem Ipsum returns to Provonere in the early hours of the morning here, local time. It's 5 a.m. They departed their own ways, preparing themselves for bed to at least get some much-needed rest before they wake up. And in their departure from each other, some of them focused on some more introspective conversations. A interesting conversation unfolded between Zeiros and their bound soul, if we can call it that, of their greatest follower, one Reaper. Vellmon spoke to Shoni about the entrapment of Zareth's soul within the blade, and possibly speculated on ideas of how Marek might be able to encounter his brother at least one last time. Altrix decided to return to slumber, but his mind still wondering exactly what is going on with him, but also now focusing on the next steps for him and his companions. Paloma and Sizik return to their bunks, where Sizik continues to be hurled over in pain with a rotting injury that seems to afflict his insides, while Marek and Genevieve returned to their own room and had a interesting moment together, recollecting on a time that they spent not long ago in the Frostbitten Waste, but this time, a different time of survival. Well, with all of those things being said, Lorem Ipsum finds a good night's rest indeed, and they wake up. The following day, I would say morning, but it's actually afternoon. Aneris is creeping well close to its midpoint in the horizon today. Lunch is already being served when Lorem Ipsum finds themselves waking up after their lengthy rest, but one by one, looking a little distraught, but better than they did the morning before. They make their way to the dining hall and gather around the table to enjoy a nice soup and salad lunch that their staff has prepared for them. And that's what we pick up this evening with Chapter 9, Episode 10, Reach and Repercuss. It's about 12:30. All enjoying a great meal together. Marigold Burrows has decided to take it upon herself, as she tends to do, and briefly but politely disturb all of your eating in the fact that she is going to ask you how things have been. Would you really like to enlighten her?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
It's all bad news mostly, so go ahead.
The asshole we went to go deal with, we kicked his ass. But he's still alive and he ran. And is most likely going to come and kill us all.
Lovely.
I don't know
Which
about
is
that
just
last
wonderful.
part.
Well, that's why I've actually had some stuff I've been thinking about last night. We need to get the chateau in a more defensible state in the event someone infiltrates the chateau, comes in trying to attack us. I mean, we've already seen before that some of these individuals like to hurl bombs through windows and blow off people's legs. So I think some sort of defenses, and I think we all need to make sure whenever you leave, you're always leaving with someone. Never leave the chateau by yourself. Always have someone with you, and always tell someone that you're leaving. That way we can hopefully keep track of everyone and make sure that everyone comes back safe and sound and is accounted for.
I think that's a fine plan. We do have officers and security personnel on staff, and we could restrict entry and exit to the chateau via the front entrance, though the courtyard does remain an open area. Most of your rooms do have exits reaching out to the courtyard, but we do have a well-equipped defensive staff, I believe. But if there's anything you'd like to further in that regard, we can assist to the best of our possibility.
Well, preferably magical defenses, if possible. I probably would ask Madame Lepore for help. She's quite the practitioner. But also probably Becky and Altrix as well. They're a little more on the tinkering side than the full magic side. I believe they could also help us with that. We need things like alarms, something where if anyone not a part of the chateau steps on the grounds, we're alerted to that. Traps and stuff, glyphs of warding to blow up should someone step on them if they're not supposed to be there. Wouldn't be a bad idea to all the hirelings, like except for the ones that we've given like a few magic items, they're all wearing like basic half or chainmail, right?
Or they're not wearing anything. That is armor-wise. They're just wearing regular clothes. Most
well, I mean,
of them
like
are
the defenders.
Oh yes, all the defenders have non-magical movement other than the items that you have given off to them.
Right. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to equip some of their defenders with better equipment. That's how I feel about this. I don't know what everyone else is.
I think it's a great idea. Good soup, by the way.
I will tell the chef. Thank you. Vellmon, I will reach out to Madame Lepore to see if we can compile a list of what you're proposing. I am no magical practitioner myself, but I do not believe that what you're requesting will be cheap.
Well, it's a good thing we got a bunch of money.
I suppose that's fair. I will do.
And also, we're also like best friends with her, so she'll totally do it for free or give us at least a discount.
We've interacted with her like 3 times.
What do you mean?
Best friends.
We are like her best paying customers.
Do
Probably
you
her
know
only
her other customers?
There's no
Probably
way
her
that's
only-
true.
Have you ever seen any other customers in there except for us?
I mean, we always go at like the weirdest times of the day.
We do.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't dismantle my argument, Altrix.
Or we bother her when she's not even in the store.
Yeah. Like I think half the times we've gone into the store, we've had to pull her out of her club.
No, she's not part of that club.
One time she was in her.
She owns it, doesn't she?
One time she was in her sleep.
She does. She does. Yeah, she does own the hex blade. Yes, that's correct.
No, I'm not talking about that. That's not a club. That's like a
It-
party place. I'm talking about the club.
That's
Club.
That's what a
What?
club means.
the government club?
Yes, that one.
Well, that's a different kind of club, not a party. But anyway, I will reach out to Madame Lepori. While I am working on that, she looks at the rest of you, kind of one by one. Is there anything that anyone else has that I should work on?
I mean, not that I'm aware of.
All right. The current work cycle, I suppose, of the Cosol Chateau is well underway. I believe we're half finished with most of the projects that all of you have commissioned, not but a few days ago. So if you'll give us about half a week or so to get those wrapped up, we'll be ready to move forward with other decisions that regard the chateau itself. I do hate to pry again, but I do have to keep asking again because I fear that if it is all of your decision to consider housedom, that it becomes more difficult by the day to file those types of documentation with the Gilded Order as more restricted legislation continues to present itself. So if there's any updates or any decisions that you've all made on that regard, we could discuss that further. But again, if that is something that you have decided that it's something that you want to pursue, that's not really a problem. I keep stressing about it. I'm sorry.
Did we ultimately decide on doing that?
I thought we did.
I can't remember.
I think it
ever since
was.
then,
We wanted to go to that meeting first.
Yes.
which we did.
I mean, I don't have any objections.
I say we do it.
Oh. If there are no more objections, I think that's it.
Very well. I will begin drafting the documents. We don't have to settle a name currently, nor will they require signatures as property owners as of yet. But when time comes due, I will require those things. So be, I guess, speculating and contemplating ideas and notions of what to perhaps name this property. The Cosol Chateau is the official name of the property itself. To clarify, I'm talking about the organization that will be representing it. Anyway, if there are no other things that you... Oh, yes.
Quick question. Do we have to give more blood for this? Or is it just our signatures?
To my knowledge, no. I think we'll
Okay.
be all right. I think it's just signatures and paperwork.
Cool.
Which is arguably worse.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
which
they
is
already
why-
have our blood.
Which is why I'll take care of the paperwork.
Oh.
I will let the rest of you finish your meal in peace. Have a good afternoon. And she nods and begins to exit.
Mason, since we previously established that as soon as we were done with a long rest, Zeiros was going to go use Greater Restoration on Sizik, that they
Yeah,
just
we can
do
say
that.
we can say that happens. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Sizik has to suffer.
Sizik's dying. We can say that for the time being, Zeiros is having a little bit harder of a time to control Sizik's wound, and Zeiros will be preoccupied with Sizik in his healing process for the foreseeable future.
But like they think he's gonna be fine.
He'll live. 99%.
He might
sure.
die. It is terminal.
Oh my god.
Oh no. That's stage 5 necrosis. Yeah, and we will say Sizik will heal. It will just take some time.
Okay. Sounds good.
For the rest of you, what with this half day that you have available, still on the 46th of the month of Imdet, would you all like to do?
Kill the Guild Order.
Rex gonna kind of stand up and say, I have work to do. As he kind of just saunters over to the training room.
Sure.
I need to go purchase some supplies. I believe there's some things I can work on in this time frame.
Yeah, I gotta go run some errands too.
I was gonna see if Irsi wanted to go to the dojo with me, so I can introduce her to Master Stormpaw. So.
As long as you're in groups of 2.
Yeah. That's 2 people.
Who's going with Pura?
Oh, I'm okay. Y'all can
No?
do your own thing.
When Altrix said he had to do some shopping, Pura has some errands, they can go together.
Oh.
Paloma and I can never pronounce her fucking name. Circe?
Irsi.
Irsi.
Irse. And Paloma and Irse go to the dojo together. Or they could all stick together if they want, but I'm not trying to be anyone's parent, but with what just happened, I think some of those rules need to be kind of instated just so we can ensure everyone is safe.
I think that's perfectly reasonable. I need some time to figure out what I'm gonna do anyway. Probably should check on my mom.
Yes.
Pura,
Don't worry,
you-
I am not asking for
you,
blood.
Appreciated. Pura, just a friendly reminder, friend to friend. When you come back, friends don't have sex with their friends' moms, so just want to make sure that we're on the same.
No, I understand, and I would never do anything to disrespect our friendship.
Absolutely. Didn't have any doubts.
Appreciate
Can I make
it.
an insight check on that?
I was going to say, I want to inside check that. I'm on here.
Better question, what does Pura count as sex?
No. No.
Sex?
Pura,
What
if
do
you
elf?
Pura, you do not need to tell me what you're rolling, but roll a d20. You can either do persuasion, make a perception check, persuasion or deception, but you don't have to tell me the result or which one you're rolling, but give me the number, and then if Vellmon will roll. Anybody else that wants to roll an inside check, you can do the same.
I mean, technically, according to Pura, maybe soaking doesn't count,
What awful.
Is Pura Mormon?
Maybe.
Exactly.
I
Again,
don't-
there's
Well,
questions.
he's not
so
really
what
oh,
counts?
I guess he just found religion while he was in the Frostbitten Waste, but
You
other
just
than
found
that,
religion.
he just
Just
he was
found
on-
Mormonism.
yeah, on like the brink of death.
That's where Mormonism
so-
was born.
The Mormonism came from the Frostbitten Waste. That's right.
I need to
Okay.
marry 8 women.
Got,
So
I got my roll.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 5.
17.
17. Did anybody else roll inside, or was it
That's a
just
good
Vellmon?
Nah,
Okay. Did Genevieve roll insight? Or did Genevieve just take it at face value? Okay.
Doesn't
all
wanna know.
So
Genevieve is
I don't
trusting
want to know.
Pura.
Yeah, trusting
Does
Pura.
not
All
want
right.
to know. She does not want to know.
Pura, if you will describe what Vellmon sees, or let's say hears in your voice as you say that, is what you are saying truthful, or is it a little bit of a lie? Is it a whole lie? What's going on?
Maybe a little bit of a lie. There's like he is being truthful in the sense of that he wants to respect his friendship, but he has some ideas that he wants to follow through.
Some ideas to
Some
follow
ideas.
through. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, understood.
Someone's gonna walk into the wrong room at some point and be like, "Whoa, shit!"
With that being said, though, we've got Paloma and Irsi headed to the dojo. Anybody else accompanying them as they're leaving? Okay. All right. Are Altrix and Pura going together? Are they going separately?
We can go together.
Yeah.
Which
They
Okay.
could be going together.
All right, Altrix and Pura. Just so I know where y'all are headed as your friendly game master. Where are you all headed?
I am currently working on just a list of random shit I'm trying to buy.
Okay, random stuff. Got it.
shit.
Can I tell Altrix before they leave to if he could stop by Madame Lepore's and ask if she has any sort of anti-scrying items or enchantments, stuff like that.
I'm already
Yeah.
on that, as Marigold shouts from the office.
But I mean, if he's already going, then you stop by.
Fair enough.
One less thing off your plate.
Yeah, my plate's never full enough. Happy to help.
It's just over there, like, pouring cups of coffee in.
Yeah. Pura, where? Since you're going with Altrix, where do you want to go?
I will go with Altrix wherever he wants to go first.
Okay. All right. All right. What is Vellmon, Genevieve, and Marek is headed off to the training room?
I'm gonna check on my mom.
Okay. Vellmon, that leaves with you.
Kind of just stay at the chateau and, I guess, drawing plans isn't the right thing. But, like, I guess, kind of like walk around the chateau, see kind of where like, is there a clear blind spot or weakness, something like that. Is there a convenient, set thing of cover or trees in the middle of the open like field around it, that kind of
Okay.
thing, and make all those observations, entry points. And then we'll also kind of relay that to Marigold. And also do a few other things, like talk to Marek, hopefully, assuming he's not on a murderous rampage in the training room.
Okay. Got it. And we'll come back to that all in a moment. We will pick up, though, with Paloma, as her and Irsi are headed across Provonere to the Storm Dojo. Paloma, as you are strolling with Irsi, you are very much aware as the city has continued to kind of change and get a little bit more militarized every day. The Gilded Order kind of swarming all over the place. There are squads of individuals kind of marching up and down the street. They don't give you any trouble. They kind of leave you alone. They don't really ask where you're going, but you are aware that they have eyes kind of on your location, just different people as you pass by them. It just brings a little bit of a sense of unease, just knowing that there's this much of a force present in Provonere. And especially as Altrix has continued to brought up, what exactly are they doing here? Why? But I suppose we'll answer that question at a different time as you do arrive with your seat at the Storm Dojo. It is open today. However, I think... will you give me just a perception check, please?
Is the donation box still there?
That's in the
That's the
front of
donation
the...
box
That's in the chateau.
It's outside our house.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
so
it's at
we
your
can make
house.
donations into
So
it.
you can make donations.
Wouldn't you want it at your place so everyone passing by can donate?
Chantal didn't do that.
Nope.
You didn't think that like no one comes to the chateau except for the people who
Well,
work
we're the
there?
only motherfuckers who've donated, apparently.
Hey, Pura's not a motherfucker yet.
Hey.
All right, Anna.
Perception
Yes.
19.
19. Okay. It's about 1:30 or so when you arrive here, and as you kind of get to the door almost opens, like kind of like almost if somebody was expecting you, but they weren't. It's Harris. He is walking out. He has a little mallet in hand and a little like what you would call a toolbox that he's like kind of carrying out. It looks very basic. He kind of sets it down outside the door and notices you as you are coming in. Hi, Paloma.
Hey, what you working on?
Oh, Master Strongpaw has asked me to put up a sign here, so
What
just gonna-
sign?
he will just hand you a piece of parchment. Like, children are innocent, so he's just going to hand you a piece of paper and like, yeah, I don't know how to read.
What does it say?
It says, due to unfortunate circumstances, the Storm Dojo is struggling to pay or meet financial requirements of the Gilded Order. All donations are happily accepted, but if we do not meet, and it says 20,000 gold pieces as the monetary value, if we don't meet 20,000 gold pieces by the end of this month, we will be closing our doors.
Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. So, is that including or without the 700 I already gave them?
That is without, that is including. I'm sorry.
So, like, they need 700 less than that, or they need
20,000 in addition. Yeah, 20,700. Yeah, and you can assume that they've probably made some other donations, so maybe it was like 21,000 or something like that. But it's just not enough. Yep.
By the end of the month, and there's like 4 days.
There's 5 days left in the month. Yep.
So bye Storm Dojo, I think.
I mean, technically.
Have them set up shop in the chateau.
Yeah, we'll just
We have a training room.
we'll just move everybody. They'll move the whole city in.
Move the whole thing.
Whoa. We're not giving out freebies, all right?
See, the chateau isn't very wide, but it's 7,000 stories tall.
Yeah, we just built
It's a tower. Yeah.
Akadon. We built down.
Yeah, just dig.
Taxes are based on windows, so digging down is basically free.
Basements don't count as living space.
All right. Well, do you keep? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what's gonna happen once y'all close? Like,
Close?
if
Huh?
y'all. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Okay. Can I have the parchment back?
Yeah.
Thanks. And he will begin to kind of like hammer it in outside. Again, Harris, he's 9, can't read.
They don't teach that in the dojo.
They don't teach that in dojos.
I was
Just
about to
punching,
say,
no
like,
reading.
Isn't reading and literature like a heavily big part of being a monk in general?
Depends.
Like real life.
He hasn't gotten there yet.
Do you think
Bro has
Paloma
not-
reads a lot?
Again,
You can read. You
I
choose
can.
not to.
there's
You
two
can't
types of
read.
monks. There's like I'm actually going to study and become a master of Zen monk, and then there's I'm gonna get really good at punching a dude monk. This is the latter.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, and then I will take Irsi inside.
Okay. You find that the dojo looks about the same as you left it not long ago. A little bit more messy, but there are still students here. You see Shintal is conversing with Master Stormpaw as you walk in, and then as they kind of see you, Shintal will wrap up his conversation and go elsewhere in the dojo, and you are left with Master Stormpaw to kind of meet your full attention. Go ahead.
Bad, but also I guess good timing. I guess since y'all
Right.
might be closing, I wanted to introduce you to my student.
Oh, really?
This is Irsi.
He will take a bow. Irsi, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Master Kaiko Stormpaw, but you can call me honestly whatever. It's totally fine. And Irsi, it's nice to meet you, sir. And she will extend a hand out shakily to shake his hand. Not fully understanding that you're supposed to bow. That's kind of tradition. Anyway, the two introduce themselves to each other. Yes, I haven't quite informed all of the students yet, but
Yeah, I almost accidentally told Harris, but I figured that might be something you want to tell him.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I kind of just wanted to bring her here to train with you a little bit, but if you have the time, I don't want to take you away from anything else.
Oh, that's no big deal. I can make time.
And then I will like go through with Earsey what I've taught her so far, and like have her kind of show Master Stormpaw what she knows.
Sure. Go ahead and give me just a d20, please.
Okay.
Unmodified. Excuse me.
15.
This is rolling. Okay, perfect. Okay. Earsey does a decent job replicating the teachings that you taught her. She kind of forgets a couple of like small details, but again, very impressive for an individual her age. Just kind of cramming a bunch of information and then just kind of replicating that. She's a good teacher, you could say. And Master Stormpaw is impressed as you look upon his face as he's watching this unfold in his, I guess, kitchen area. It's very good.
Yeah, good job. And I like, Earsey is the same height as me, so I will just like pat her on the shoulder.
Thank you. Do we have to get up here super early every day? I really hate getting up at 5 a.m. No, you don't have to do that. This is totally fine. You can come anytime you want. Right. Okay. Paloma, are you staying, or what happens now?
Well, so if you want to hang out here, totally fine. I was either going to train here with you a little bit and then go drop you off back at the house. But if you want to hang out here for a little bit with Master Stormpaw, that's totally fine. I have some shopping I need to do, and I don't think your brother would want you there with me. I'm trying to be a good influence.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I can train here. I don't really have a busy schedule or anything.
Mm-hmm. Then... I will spend a little bit of I will train with her for a little bit, okay. Alongside her, and then I will leave her with Master Stormpaw to go do my own stuff.
Okay. Describe for me, kind of in tandem with Master Stormpaw, what the two of you are trying to instill on this up and coming monk.
I think that up until now, she's just been going against Paloma. So I think that, Paloma would ask Master Stormpaw to emulate a fight against more than one person.
Okay. Great.
And how, she needs to switch her attention back and forth to make sure that, no one gets the jump on her.
Sure. Let's see how well she does in that. Not good. That's a 4. She, again, like you said, she has been solely focused on one opponent for a great deal of time. Really, all of our training has been focused solely on a single combatant. Introducing another individual is a challenge. Like you said, you have to divert attention and constantly monitoring different situation. And this is something for her that's not really happened before. So she's very caught, catching her off guard. As this happens. And so there are several times that you or Master Stormpaw can land a solid blow on her, not to hurt her, of course, but to, remind her oh, I've got you, and to kind of teach her. And I think as you progress, you can really stay however long you want here, the two of you instilling whatever training you'd like to onto her. But I think she begins to pick up on it. It just takes time, just like it did the first time that you were teaching her how to do everything to be a monk. It takes a moment.
I'll stay for a few hours.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll. You will add. I'll let you add your dexterity onto it, and roll with advantage, please.
Okay. Dexterity, just my dex mod, or?
Yeah. Or actually, what's your intelligence modifier?
No, please let me do dexterity.
What's your wisdom modifier?
+4. It's the same.
A +4. Okay. Let's add your wisdom instead.
Okay. That is going to be a 13.
A 13. Okay. All right. Set. Okay. Okay. So as you are training Earsey here, again, you train for several hours, and there is a moment that she kind of scrunches up her face, and she gets a little frustrated, and then realizes you've taught her to also anger again, like Master Stormpaw would say, is not the problem. It is letting that anger kind of get the best of you and kind of losing control on those senses. And there's a moment she remembers the teaching that you taught her and what the two of you are trying to instill. And she like focuses that anger and lands a really solid punch, kind of onto your kind of like on your ribs, as Master Stormpaw is like running at her. She kind of dodges out of the way and then lands a solid punch. And you kind of couldn't see her coming because he was jumping between the two of you. And I think in that moment, you realize that that punch landed just a little bit harder than what it previously has as she becomes a level 2 monk.
Woo! I did it.
It's like World of Warcraft where like it goes golden around her,
Yeah.
plays a sound and it shows level 2 above her head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has
No,
skill
it's
points she can
it's
spend.
actually the Call of Duty rank up noise.
Okay. Great. She now has 17 hit points
Nice.
instead of 10. Great times.
Put her on the front lines.
Yeah, get her out there. Great. Okay. Well, with that, I think, Paloma, you can either leave your seat here to train with Master Stormpaw further, or you can take her back to the chateau. It's up to you.
I'll leave her here for a little bit, and I'll go out.
Okay. All right, Paloma, now on your own, where do you head?
I forget the map. Hold on.
It's okay.
I want to go to one. I know that like the shopping has been severely limited since the Gilded Order took over.
Sure.
As I've been roaming the city, and I don't have the updated map. Dang it. Okay, this is still the old map. Have I noticed any places where the Gilded Order does not seem to be like looming over everybody?
Sure. Go ahead and just give me either perception or investigation. I'll take either one.
Okay. Right. Oh. We'll do perception. That is a 12.
12. Okay. The Gilded Order is very present in Provonere. Again, they're just kind of here. Why they're here, nobody really knows. And they seem to particularly just kind of be all over the city. It's kind of hard to find a spot that they're not super prevalent at. It does seem, though, with the 12, just because I'd say a DC 10, to notice that there are some areas that they seem to be a lot more present in, but their presence is still just about everywhere. So even in like the nooks and crannies of the city, they still are patrolling, doing more than the Red Shielders were doing, sure, but perhaps too much. But the Skyport, the Hex downtown, the Claremont University, and then Concilius Hill, they seem to be really patrolling those areas more heavily. But again, their presence is kind of everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, my brain skipped for a second. Did you say they were patrolling the Hex district
Yes.
more heavily?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other place where people do like... Is that literally the only place in town that people do any amount of like selling or...
No,
this
there are...
central area?
That's the main area. The Skyport, and I know that was also there. It has a lot of selling that goes on. But there are smaller, littler markets that are found kind of dotted around the city. Like the Old Ward has some shopping that you can do there. But a lot of other areas are housing districts. But like the Harbonic residences, you can find little shops there. Skydock Villas, you can find shops there. Cardinal Acres, they're again just small little like mom and pop shops, little pop-ups, and little just trades that are happening. Nothing like the Hex district, but still a degree of market.
For sure. I'll go to the Old Ward.
Okay. As you make your way to the Old Ward, it, as the name implies, it seems to be the original city of Provonere when it was back a wee village. Just a small number of houses. And you can tell here that, as you're looking, that the buildings were kind of added over time. And they were kind of just built on top of each other as the city started expanding, and then they started to move the city towards the Hex to like almost create a new city center. But the infrastructure in the Old Ward is a lot older than the city itself. Most of the buildings in Provonere were built in the last 2 decades versus the old ward. You can see things dating back to 100, 200, 300 years, and a lot of farming communities. So it's a lot more historical to some regard. As you kind of, the people that live here also seem to be older. They're your traditional individuals that seem to recall time periods when the city was better than when it was smaller. Those are the types of folks that you'll find in this area. But that is not to say that you don't find other vendors that would be willing to buy and sell within the old ward itself.
Are there any open air shops, or are they all like enclosed buildings?
There's a few open air shops, sure.
Okay. What do I see as far as like carts and like I want somewhere I can go where I don't have to enter a building.
Okay, got it. Understood. Let's see what you find.
If there isn't anything, then I will
Okay.
go into a regular store out of desperation.
No, you're totally fine. You find a small little pet store that is open air. They seem to be selling a lot of smaller animals. So you've got your gerbils, your hamsters, your rats, your mice that are all here. Some birds are found in this area too, but nothing like major. They don't have dogs or cats or anything, but just like a small little pet store that seems to be out here. There's a small gnomish woman that seems to be in her older years that is tending kind of glasses on, very wrinkled face. And as you approach, she introduces herself. Hello, dear. I'm Valentina. What can I do for you?
Hi. No, I'm good. Thank you. I was just kind of exploring right now.
Yeah, well, can I give you directions? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Are there any like what sort of stores are around here?
Oh, I have my pet store. There's a general goods store about 3 blocks up the way on the right. Let's see. There is there's a paper maker. There's parchments not too far from here. I believe that's to the south here, a couple blocks down, like left and then another left. And then let's see. There might be an old jewelry store, not too far from here either. Let's see. I think they're still in business. I haven't gone over there in quite some time, but
Oh, where's that one at?
if you head west, she points to a crossroad. If you head west down that road, and then about 400 feet, 500 feet or so, take a right. It's kind of nestled back into a little alcove of buildings.
Okay. I go to the jewelry store. Thank you.
Okay, great. Are you trying to move stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. All right. Uh, 13.
13. Okay.
Jared, you've cursed me.
Sucker.
All right. You head to, you kind of find this little alcove, kind of following this woman's instruction, and find an old rundown shop. There is a sign hanging above the door, kind of on a couple of chains as it kind of swings just ever so slightly in the wind, a gentle breeze blowing through, and it reads, Ducal's Dazzlings.
All right. Does there appear to be, like, can I tell if there's anyone already in there?
In terms of, other than the shopkeeper, no, there does not appear to be anybody looking through the front doors.
Okay. I'll go in.
Okay, great. As you head in, there is a kind of a middle to older aged orcish gentleman, who you assume his name is Ducal, which it is, as he introduces himself. Oh, welcome to Ducal's Dazzlings. What can I do for you today, my dear?
Hi. I'm mostly just browsing.
Very well.
Is there stuff out on shelves or?
Yes.
Trying to find a gift for someone, but
Oh,
if I have any questions, I'll let you know.
of course. I'm happy to be of service. I'll be right here at the counter.
Mason, how tall are these shelves?
Taller than you. But they kind of extend out probably 5 feet or so. There's probably multiple shelves all the way up. So it's hard to see every square inch of the shop if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm asking.
Okay.
All right. I would like to. I would like him to not be here, ideally. I will go pick. I'll go around. I'll go around to the other side of a shelf, find a bracelet, a necklace, whatever, and first off, I have trash arcana, but I do get advantage on it. Can I tell if there are any magical, like,
Sure.
traps, whatever?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
What gives you advantage on Arcana?
Mirex.
Mirex.
Oh,
Using Acadonian technology to commit petty crimes.
Uh-huh. That's going to be a 19.
19. There does not seem to be any magical wards affecting the shop in any regard. So no alarm spells, no traps, nothing like that.
Okay. Then I will pick a random piece of jewelry with a
Okay.
stone on it.
Okay.
And I will go back around to the clerk and say, "Do you have something like this, but but maybe with like a different kind of stone?"
Well, that is an amethyst, but what kind of stone would you be looking for? I can always maybe change it out for you.
Like I was thinking something more blue, like maybe what's that one called? Aquamarine?
Aquamarine, we also have sapphire. Topazes can also be blue, though it's rare.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I was just thinking something more blue. I didn't know if you had something like this, but a different color.
Sure, what shade of blue? Aquamarines are more light-colored blue, whereas sapphires are darker.
No, I think lighter.
Lighter. All right, aquamarine. Let me check the back of the shop. He will turn to leave the counter unattended.
Perfect. I would like to go back to the other side of the shelf where I found this necklace and start stuffing shit in my pockets.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a D100, Anna.
Okay.
oh God.
One.
Is that how many items she
That is how many items that she is pocketing.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
99.
I'll be super upset if it's 99.
72.
Damn. Okay. 72 items. Got it. All right. You collect. You're fast. We know it. You clear out like a whole shelf, just like. But are you doing this in a way that is not suspicious? Like if somebody looked over it, they wouldn't immediately know that you stole something.
Yes, I want to take like not exactly every third item, but I don't want to clean the shelf off.
Okay. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have that number.
Okay.
So we're gonna do, what is that? 47. 48. No.
37.
72,
38.
36.
What did you say?
36. Sorry, it's 36. I said 72,
36.
so it's 36.
Okay, great. Sorry, I heard 76 for whatever reason.
No, I was
That's
like, I'll
still
take
wrong.
47, but
I've had a long day, y'all.
It's still not even the right number.
I know, Owens. All right. Got it. All right, 72. Okay. So you will have that and take 36 items. And you spend a little bit more time. You don't have to roll for this. You just spend more time making it look like you didn't just pick every item off one area. And because it takes you longer, you talk to your husband, I guess. I'm kidding.
Sorry, what?
I said you talk to. I said I guess you just talked to your husband. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. No, you.
Married?
No, but Anna is. And you you pickpocket items bit by bit going through, and by the time you hear Ducal's voice return, You have kind of meandered back up to the counter, just like you were still waiting there, holding that one piece of jewelry. I did find a piece of jewelry looks very similar to that with aquamarine.
Oh, okay.
It's silver, not bronze, but I hope that.
Okay. How much would this piece be?
The bronze or the silver?
The silver, the one that he brought out.
Oh, 10 gold pieces.
Are you gonna haggle this man?
With my
after
minus
stealing all
one
his-
charisma? No. I will not haggle with this man. I will haggle with someone else. This man can have my 10 gold.
Deserves he deserves all the respect. Got it. Okay. You pay him 10 gold and buy a small little. It's like a little bracelet. It has a non-magical aquamarine stone that's implanted in it. Much just like a birthstone or some kind of band. It's fancy to a certain degree, but it's not magical, and it is a smaller stone. That's why it's not worth a lot. But in that regard, you pay him 10 gold, and you can be on your way, I suppose.
Yep. And then I want to go to the... Do you remember the jeweler that I cleaned out whenever I knocked Vellmon over into
That
the
was,
cactuses?
That was in
That was-
Brontero.
Oh, that was in Brontero? My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
never
do
mind.
remember it.
Is he here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he
Put out
move?
shop here.
Did he?
Yeah, he moved.
Was he shaved?
Yeah, after
and-
losing everything, he had to go to another town.
Okay. Is there another jeweler in town? Like in the
Oh
hedges?
yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah,
I-
of course.
I will go to another one, and I don't want to sell all of them at one. I want to, if there's 2 or 3 of them, I want to sell like half or a third at each of them. I do want to keep the necklace though, the turquoise necklace.
Okay, got it. Before you do that though, as you are you kind of returning to leave, I think, would you say that Paloma is distracted in this moment? She's not really paying attention, or is she very attentive to what she's doing?
No, I think she is rather attentive. Like she knows what she's doing is sketchy, and she is paying attention.
Sure. Okay. Would you be looking forward or back?
As she turns to leave, she will be looking like she'll like wave to the guy at the desk, and then she will face like she is going to be casual. She's not going to look behind her. She's leaving the store as if she were a normal patron.
Okay, got it. As you're kind of turning to leave, you hear the door open, and you're kind of fixating as you turn around, and you are met with a hobgoblin individual. She is a little taller than you, probably 5'6". And as you turn around, she is carrying a massive crate of what looks like, what you can assume by the clanking inside to be more jewelry of some kind. This must be an import, if you could guess. But you stop yourself. But you stop yourself kind of in the middle of this aisle as she is kind of like walking in, and the door kind of closes behind her. And she does not see you because her face is currently blocked by a box.
I will duck out of the way.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you hear her call out to this gentleman. Good afternoon, Ducal. Everything all right in here?
That is a 9.
A 9. All right. You tumble into a shelf, and the whole shelf kind of shifts a little bit, and she notices that and stops and puts the box down. And for a moment, she extends a hand down to you. Now, what you can make of this individual is she does not look like a delivery woman. She looks like make a history check, actually.
Okay.
Let's see if
I'm
you
great
remember.
at those.
See if you remember what people like this look like.
They look like that.
Look like that.
11.
11.
Jared, I'm gonna need you to leave the call.
Get out, Jared.
It spreads.
It's okay. This is one of your core memories, Paloma, so you can remember enough. When you and Sizik may or may not have broken into the Provonere skyport and had seen individuals that were dressed like this. This woman is most likely a pilot of an airship. And she's dressed in a leather coat, a strap satchel comes over her. She has a number of probably daggers and potions at her hips, on a belt, and a red scarf that comes around. Lots of earrings. Again, hobgoblin. Her skin is kind of an orangish tint to it, and she has pilot's goggles that are strapped over her forehead. That she's holding this box, but she puts the box down and extends a hand down to you. Be careful, dear.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Wasn't watching where I was going.
And I think there's a moment that you guys lock eyes for a second, and then she helps you stand up, lets you go, and picks up the box again. Dugal, I've got your shipment. It's fresh from Unipol, so just like you offered and asked for.
There are a
And
lot
you
of
can be.
jewelry shops in Unipol?
She turns around to look at you. Yes, of course, there are plenty of jewelry shops in Unipol. It's one of the better industries, I think.
I have to go buy
planning our
something.
new heist.
Yes, I would suggest I could take you there. Actually, I have an airship.
Maybe. Me and airships have a weird history.
No, everybody has a weird history with airships.
Right, yeah, after the terrorist attack.
You said it, not me. Well, you have a
then I will
good day.
write-
Did you buy something from Dugal?
Oh, yeah, no, how about this?
I have no reason to insight check you, so I don't think that you need to roll unless you decide you want to roll for anything.
No, I mean, she did buy it.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
one
there you go.
piece.
Yeah, great. Yeah, if there's a look of guilt on your face, you're hiding it very well. Done this plenty of times. And as you kind of end the conversation, Dugal, take the walk from this individual, and she it's a very brief conversation with Dugal, and as you're already in the alleyway, she is like 30 footsteps behind you, because you're just kind of walking like a casual person, and she's not following you. She's just headed back to the Skyport, which is in the same direction as you.
It is. Damn
Yeah.
it.
Damn it.
Continuing to not be suspicious. So, how long have you been a pilot?
Oh, sorry to follow you. I just headed back this way too. Not long. A couple of years, maybe.
Been many places, or just like Unipol?
No, I actually started east of here and decided to move my business to this area. It seemed to be more industrialized.
Yeah.
So
You
moved to Elatar Bay for a little bit, and then Unipol, and here to
Mhm.
Provonere, and even headed to Okoroyax once.
what? Why?
There's some big businesses to be found out in the wastelands, apparently.
Okay, sure. If you say so.
Axavera is very pretty. It is a floating island, so
For how long?
I don't know. I think it's appeared with its penultimate, so if it's keep floating or not, we'll see.
You sound like you're not from the area, so like, where east?
Oh, yes, sorry for the accent. I am from Kilauea, eastern side.
Which island?
Not really from an island. I guess it's an island now, I suppose, but it wasn't an island when I was there. I'm from an island called Daniel.
The name sounds familiar, but for the love of God, I cannot remember why.
Sure. It is a Kilauean island. It is so you have Eperjan, where Garai is,
Yes.
and Pajakin.
Mhm.
The island directly to the east of that is a smaller kind of subset of islands known as Danhiel. But
Isn't that... Don't those two islands hate each other?
no, they're in alliance together.
No, they're in alliance together. Which island is the one
Yeah.
that Pajak or that the
The
Eperjan hates?
the Upax jurisdiction, which is Uskia, Askax, and Pethobar.
Okay.
Those islands are like, we hate. Everybody's like, we hate you.
Okay.
They're kind of their own thing, and that's really far east Kilauea. So Sizik's, you would know this because Sizik's family is probably from one of those areas, but they weren't islands at the time, so it's hard to place exactly where his father came from.
Sure. Oh, that dice is gone.
Gone. Are you familiar with the islands?
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I'm from Eperjan, but they were already islands when I was born.
Oh, I was very young when they became islands, so you must, let's see, you would have to be less than 20, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
What brings a gal like you out to Provonere?
Illegitimate business.
Okay, have to each their own. I will not ask questions. So, Eperjan, you Pajakin?
No, I mean, I've been there before. Been there recently.
So have I.
But no, I'm from, oh my god, Mason, it just left my brain. If you hadn't have asked... Hold on, I have the paper.
Okay. You can just make something up if you want to. I don't really care.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'm from Arkansas.
And from
It's
Tulsa.
pronounced Arkansas.
Yeah, where
Tulsa.
we're from, it's Arkansas.
Oh, Eperjan. I don't know why I cannot remember the name.
Why
It's
does
just...
Eperjan sound like a dish
Oh,
or
Garai.
seasoning?
Got it.
Correct. There you go. Because it could be a dish, maybe. Who knows? Oh, God, I don't think I have personally been there, but it is a pleasant little farming community, right?
Yeah?
Oh, very nice. That is a long way from home, I suppose. But again, so am I, so I suppose that's fair.
Yeah,
I don't want to push on your business, but we have at least another half mile to go before we part ways. So, what kind of legitimate business do you do?
Oh, I'm an adventurer, I guess is what you'd call it, which isn't a real job, but...
Actually, that is a phenomenal job. It might not be real, but it'll be fun.
Fun, dangerous, life-threatening.
Of course. I mean, I don't have much life-threatening in disguise. Occasional dragon sometimes, but that's not really a problem most of these days. Are you the type of adventurer? Oh, go ahead.
I'd say, or falling.
Yeah, you just don't get off the boat. Are you the type of adventurer that is... what would you say? Are you a slayer of dragons, or are you a cowrer of goblins?
A what?
Do you cower in... I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry if the language barrier isn't translating there.
We can talk in Sylvan if you want. And I will start
No.
speaking in Sylvan.
Great, perfect. It sounds the exact same, but I'm going to speak in normal
Yeah, sure.
accent so that you can understand. Yeah.
No, I've never slayed a dragon, but I've killed things.
Oh, great.
People.
I mean, I have killed people. I'm not judging because I've
People who
also
deserved
killed.
it.
I've also killed a couple people. I have a couple of thieves on the airship back in Unipol, and you gotta slay some people sometimes.
Mm-mm.
It's just part of life.
Sometimes you gotta, break it.
It's not really murder, in my opinion, but
Yeah, self-defense.
they were provoking it, so.
Yeah. And I think Paloma will on accident, walk right past the Hex District and continue to the Skyport.
Okay.
And make small talk with this person.
Sure. And the two of you converse until, and we'll come back to that scene in a little bit. But we will return for a moment to Altrix and Pura as the two of you are venturing down to, I suppose the Hex District is probably the place to go, but you can go elsewhere.
Imagine you're walking down the road and two people cross the road just going, it's not really murder if you think about
They're
it.
speaking in Sylvan.
I do think, Pura, you know Sylvan, right?
Pura knows
You know
what they're saying.
Probably, maybe.
I believe you do. Hold on, I'm going to double check for you.
No, I don't.
You see,
wow, you're a failure of
America,
enough.
whenever
Oh
you
my
see,
God.
whenever you hear anyone speaking a foreign language, this is what they're talking about.
I think Pura, Pura, go ahead and give me, let's see, what would it be? Just give me a general intelligence check.
Okay. 16.
16, not bad. Okay. Now Elvish is a derivative of Sylvan, so I think you don't, neither you or Altrix see Paloma or this individual that you've never met walking, but you do hear like over like a couple buildings over, because they're not talking quietly, they're just kind of chit chatting, and I think you hear in broken Elvish, because it's a language that isn't exactly Elvish but has the roots in language. You do hear something about murder not being a problem, and that's like all you overhear, and I think you just keep walking with Altrix to the Hex.
All you really get is like the word murder, and they're not really people.
Yeah, something like that. You're like,
Can I like
It's not
look
murder if they're not
around? And,
people.
yeah, it's fine.
what do I see when I look towards?
It's just a building. There's like
oh.
you're hearing probably from an alleyway or a road that
Okay.
you can't see. So
Meanwhile, Ultrix is stuffing a bag full of quality branches to buy,
yeah.
which of which I am buying 8.
What identifies as a quality branch?
Look,
branch
quality
of olive.
branch is required for a crafting recipe. I'm buying 8 of them.
Yeah, it's branches. It's branches that are not just like regular, like broken off a tree. They've been like polished. They are of good quality of wood.
You got to be
Yeah,
careful.
it's
There's lower
costing
quality wood since the tree police.
More than
take
2
advantage.
silver for these quality branch.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Fucking
I mean,
inflation.
You know, Provonere tree police force is coming after you.
Yeah. I'm just at like just a lumber market right now. And do y'all do delivery?
Depot?
Yeah, honestly, I'm at Gnome Depot.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to Gnome Depot. That's totally fine.
They'd have my 4 units of lumber I'm trying to buy.
Probably so. I believe there is a specific place you'd actually head first. You can go to Gnome Depot if you want to. That's not a problem. I think lugs and logs would, if you're looking for wood and any tinkering supplies, that would probably be the place to go.
I mean, so I'm looking for processed wood. I feel like Gnome Depot would definitely have that.
That's true. They probably do have it. Yeah. So as you walk in, I'll have to change the music for a second.
Because I'm not looking for raw wood. I'm looking for lumber. You know.
Yeah.
We need
sure,
a cover of the
course.
Home Depot theme song to play.
I can't do that.
I mean, you can. There's like people who've made it like boss music.
Oh,
Basically, you could probably just
yeah.
find that.
The house music.
All right. As you and Pura enter into Gnome Depot, there is a gnome that calls out, "Yo, what's up, Gnome Slice? Welcome to Gnome Depot, man."
Hey, I'm looking to pick up a couple things. Primarily some lumber, some good quality branches. I heard y'all got some good stuff here.
We got great quality branches, man.
I already have the parts, and leather scrap ropes, if y'all got that.
I got those too. Anything else you're looking for? Gnome Depot is here for all your business.
I mean, if you happen to have dark steel ingots, I don't know if that's something y'all keep in house.
We do carry those. How many you need?
I need 10.
10. Great. I think we got 12 on stock. I'll get you 10. Got it.
Okay, awesome. We'll get that sorted. Regarding the lumber, we do not have a cart. What's the situation regarding, do y'all provide shipping, or do we need to go get a cart?
We can do shipping. I believe it's free shipping on orders over 50 gold pieces.
Okay, awesome. We are definitely breaking that.
Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah, I was going to say, the dark steel ingots alone, I think that takes care of it.
Yeah. Pura, you want anything?
Do you have any rat traps?
Rat traps. Yeah. Well, what kind?
like ones where the rat is still alive.
That's not very helpful, but okay. Like a
Glue
spring-loaded
trap?
thing.
Yeah, or like a like a box. You can like put some cheese in it, and then like the door shuts on it.
That's
something
incredibly
like that.
stereotypical for mice and rats, but all right.
Yes.
Okay, buddy, I gotcha. Yeah. You want a box, which is like a
Or
regular
box.
crate with like a stick on it. Okay.
Or
I'll
anything.
I'll just throw that in. I think we got leftover crates in the back.
Okay. Do you have any paper?
Paper, yeah. What kind of paper you need? How much paper?
Like fancy like note paper?
Fancy note paper. All right. Yeah. Okay. How much do you need?
Just like 10
Like a
sheets.
ream? Like a oh no, 10 sheet. Okay,
Oh,
that's not very
sheet,
much.
yeah.
All right, got it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that'd probably cost you fancy paper. Let me go check the logbook real quick. And he runs off and brings back a big a catalog and starts flipping through it. It's the paper section. 10 sheets of paper, kind of bundled together. We'll go 1 gold piece.
Okay. I'll give him 1 gold piece.
Great. Here's your 10 pieces of fancy paper.
Thank you.
It's not waterproof though. That's we don't do that. So don't get it wet. But
That's okay, I'll just
technically
cry on
we do. I was about to say you're an elf. I guess we could do that too. We do have elf tiers, so
I'll
Yeah,
just
we
make
have
my own.
Yeah, we'll just make our own.
I see you got your
Um,
own industry. Are you a sad elf? You gotta be real sad to make lots of elf tiers to cover all kinds of water.
We've actually run into a lot of sad elves, so
Yeah.
That's
they
really
have.
unfortunate. Wow. We import ours from Escapia because they got lots of sad elves out there.
yeah, we were just there the other day.
Wow. Okay. Great. Perfect.
Yeah. Not on the loot list, but we definitely stole like a vial of sad elf tears.
Yeah, you probably did. You probably did.
Yeah, so we'll get
Not
that.
keep it-
And then honestly, outside of this, I think just Tamam Laporis for some of the magical stuff.
Perfect. Great chat. All right. Okay. You want it delivered? Got it. You want to pay up front? Or you want to pay half
Yeah,
now
can't
and
do-
delivery? Okay. Great.
I can pay that right now. There you go. Just bags of gold.
Yeah. Just.
As
I don't judge, man. I don't judge.
Hold on. I mean, the ingots alone are 720 gold.
Yeah. You're okay.
But yeah. All right. That takes care of that. That's
When do
one
you-
thing.
Sorry. When do you want it delivered?
I mean, as soon as possible would be great because projects got to get working.
Great. I think we can get it by this evening. Probably 5 o'clock.
That'd be perfect. So we do that, and God, let me think here. The ingots will be good to go. Pura, Marek does blacksmithing, right?
Yeah, I think he works for that one place.
All right, cool. I can probably snag him for that then. Normally you should grab Owen for that, but yeah, that's fine. I get that. Then yeah, just Mount Laporis. All right, thank you so much.
All right,
That
Gnome
takes care
Slice.
of
See you
this.
later. We'll have it delivered at 5 o'clock.
Interesting. I will say farewell in Gnomish, as it is one of the few languages I know.
He will respond. See you later, Gnome Slice in Gnomish.
Yeah, as we walk out, I'm like, hey, did you know that's actually a slur?
Not here.
That's the thing. It's only they can say it. We're not allowed
Yeah,
to.
you can't say that. Well, I can say it though.
Yeah, it's a them word.
Yeah. All right. See you later, Gnome Slices.
Or are there any flower shops on the way to Madame Lepore?
Oh, yeah,
Honestly,
we can-
probably Gnome Depot has flowers.
They probably do, but there's also carts out in the Hex District if you want
He wants
some
the
flower
authentic
shops.
flowers.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
like
Nothing more authentic
you
than
know?
Home Depot.
Yeah, you can definitely find a flower shop if you want just
Okay.
to find something.
But-
What kind of
oh,
flowers
there's
do
a
you
flower
want?
shop. What
Kinda
color
confusing.
hair was Madame Songbird?
Red.
Red.
Genevieve is living
She's sitting in her room and she's like, I can feel
I can
something.
feel it.
Feels
A
like-
Something's
disturbance in the force.
Yep.
Very, very
Her
nocturnal.
Pura radar is going off.
Yeah.
Bro, I am gonna turn him into a tier farm.
It's a hey, Genevieve, it's a drop in the bucket. How many
Yeah, like
other
to find-
fucking dudes?
You're about to get a stepdaddy.
Oh no.
I would like.
All right.
Hey, this
Well,
one at
we
least
know
will
what
be here the
happened.
next
Cousin
morning.
Red
Let's say we know what
Roses.
You know what
happened to
happened?
Pura's last wife and daughter.
Also true, you know?
Well, no, because Gavivar is
That's a bird.
Gavivar is not after him anymore. So
You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Gavivar's after Genevieve.
No, we have someone arguably worse after this woman.
That's
now.
true. That's true. That's arguably. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Pura. What kind of? Her hair is red. An autumn color
type of-
red.
Okay, well, what type of flowers resemble that color?
There are roses. And there are also several different shades of tulips that are available. Let's find out what kind.
Can we talk about the lighting situation going on in Will Michelle?
Yes.
yeah, why is two completely
Look,
Eyes
man,
will
look.
blue.
Streaming from.
You're right. It just randomly got bluer in here, bro.
That's kidding.
but like she looks
Michelle
fine.
looks pink.
You're
No, she's
You're
still
like-
purple.
you're like under the ocean or some shit. There you go.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Randomly became blue, bro.
The Blooming Group. So you're them.
All four.
There's some orange lilies as well, Pura. Some flowers called begonias that are also present.
Begonias?
Yep. They're orangish red.
I think he's just gonna pick some roses that closely resemble
Great.
her hair
Perfect.
color, and then
Great.
he's gonna get
Alright.
a box, very non-suspicious looking box. And he's gonna put them in it.
Okay, great. They'll actually sell boxes too. I think it's going to cost you 5 gold pieces to buy them. They're like super nice flowers and they're super nice,
Mhm.
non-suspicious box, of course.
Altrix is now going to roll insight on this.
Sure.
All right, that's a nat one.
Altrix is like, damn, gnome slice, crazy.
Pura, I understand that flowers are nice and all, but you got to make sure you stay sad. We need those tears tonight, okay?
Okay.
I
thought
don't
they
know
looked
if
pretty.
the stuff. That's fine. I just need some extra tears just in case what we looted isn't enough. I'm gonna be doing a lot of woodworking.
Well, depending on how
I don't want it
tonight
rotting,
goes,
you know.
Yeah, well, depending on how tonight goes, there might be lots of tears. So we'll see.
Perfect. Just I'll give you one glass vial.
Great. Perfect. The two of you head to Madame Lepori's shop and arrive.
Is it
at
also
Hex's store.
specifically wood elf tears?
It is
yes, it
wood
is.
elf
Specific.
tears,
We
yeah.
have. I mean, yeah, we've specifically said it's wood elf tears. I believe that are required.
I like that it's also now been specified to sad tears. They cannot be happy tears.
No,
They
no,
have to be
that's
Well,
not
no,
true.
sad is
That's
just
not
more
true, it's just
powerful.
that's just more
Oh,
powerful. Yeah,
okay.
they all
The
work.
potency.
Yeah,
But
it's a
like-
higher quality.
The gnomes
know,
just assume that if you're crying, you're sad. Like
It's like,
that's
you know,
their
you
thing.
go to the store.
Off-brand. The name brand
Yeah.
is the Sad Tears.
Yeah, exactly. You see the two bottles, and one is like $10, one is $30. There's the difference right there. They were sadder.
Yeah, you got Pura's sad tears,
More
and then, like
concentration,
generic
you know?
Gnome Depot like non-sad tears.
Like happy elf tears only last like 15 years, but sad elf tears those can go easily 300.
All right, the two of you head to Hexes and Scrolls and find Madame Lepori, the infamous red dragonborn woman that is present. She's just hanging out, doing business. At this hour, she does seem to be kind of. Her shop isn't as busy, and she seems to be preparing the hex blade for its evening at the moment. But she is still present within Hexes and Scrolls.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Just looking to pick up a couple things. Just have some things in the works at the moment. I need some arcane essences, rare and uncommon. Some rare magical ink if you got it. As well as a scroll of dimension door.
Okay, I can do all of those things. Yes, Pura, is there anything else? Anything I can do for you?
Trying to think here. I had something, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Do you have any healing potions?
Of course. What can I get for you? What kind? What's
Greater or larger, please.
okay? What? You got? How many?
What would the price of a greater one be?
I'm looking it up right now.
I hate you, Owens.
What?
You were supposed to
alright.
ask her for something else.
No, the lady said she'd take care of it.
All right.
But you were already...
It's okay. Greater potion of healing is going to be 150 Pura.
Okay.
Superior is going to be 600, and Supreme is 2,000.
Okay. What is the benefits of the superior one? Okay.
I believe it's 8d4 plus 8.
Okay, I'll buy a superior.
I think.
I think the 600 gold piece one.
Okay. Yes, 8d4 plus 8. That's
And you said 600?
600. Yes, and she has more than one. If you want to buy more than one,
Can I negotiate? How about 500?
make a persuasion check.
That is a 12.
Pure, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, the market values of these potions are increasing, and it's becoming increasingly more difficult to stock the supplies to make them. So I cannot do much of that much of a discount at the moment. I can offer you maybe 10 gold pieces off.
Okay, deal.
Okay, perfect. So it's for 590.
590.
Look at these nerds haggling.
You always have to haggle. That's part of the fun.
How many times do you go to Walmart to buy a piece of bread and you're like, hey, can I get this for like $2 off?
This is a medieval setting, Dan.
We went to a Gnome Depot.
Home Depot.
Is it medieval? Considering we just come back from like a super futuristic sci-fi place.
Yeah, sure. All right, Altrix, you can hand over. She has everything that you need available, and will provide you with those things. Is there anything else I can help you, gentlemen?
Not at this time, I don't think. You got potions.
Oh.
I might come back for potions of my own.
I have something, one more thing.
Yes, of course.
And I reach my pocket and I take out the cube of shunting.
Okay.
Have you ever seen any more of these in your business?
Shield make a history check? No, I have not.
Okay.
What is that,
Darn.
actually?
It's a cube that shunts.
Astute. Great. Do you know what the runic sigils are on the sides? Is that the
No
shunting?
idea. I have no idea. I know that it makes people like get pushed back like 30 feet, and then I can teleport, shunting, and then I can go to a different plane of existence with it.
Well, if you're ever willing to let me study it, I would be delighted. But for now, I suppose.
Yeah, actually, sure. If you could study it, that'd be great.
Oh, you're just gonna hand it to me? Right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we've done business for quite a while, and I feel like it's a friendly gesture.
Oh, sure. Very respectable. Thank you. And she takes it gently and places it. Not sure if she should touch it. She uses a mage hand and places it on the countertop. I will get to that later today. Oh, is there anything else I can help the two of you with?
I think I'm good.
I just thought I will be purchasing some additional things while I'm here. I'll send you the message later mission. I'm basically just buying a bunch of common reactive reagents.
Okay, got it. Okay. I can get those right out for you. Perfect. Well, if there's nothing else I can do for you two of you, I will get back to work, and the two of you have a wonderful day.
Altrix, I think. Oh, we leave.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Altrix, I think I'm gonna go to the library for a little bit and try to do some more research on things.
What exactly are you looking to do, and can I help?
Really just kind of looking on, for some more alcoholic combinations. But is there anything you would like to research?
Well, I'm up to date on all that.
I think it was.
I don't believe there's anything on my mind at present. However, actually, no, I believe there is one thing I want to look into real quick. Thing I'm looking to craft. Hopefully, I can find like a bit of a structured manual on how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I want to talk to you at some point about trying to upgrade my gun, which I have been using, and it's been very helpful in the last couple of our fights, but it would be cool to upgrade it some more.
I could look into it, I suppose.
Okay. Well, so are you coming to the library, or are you going to get back to the Cosol Chateau?
I suppose I'll go with you to, I guess, also look into what exactly would need to be done to do an upgrade.
Okay, the two of you make way for the library, but we will return to you in a little while as we head back to the Cosol Chateau to find Genevieve, who is interacting with Paloma. Genevieve has not been much time since you parted ways with your companions, so it'd be a little bit earlier in the day when you actually get to this point. But you find your mother. She is safe and sound. Took a much-needed night's rest and is actually just waking up kind of as you are arriving. But she is in the hireling house, which is just kind of the area that all of your employees all kind of live in, plus Altrix's family, and now your mother also kind of just live in this one building. But yes.
I'm gonna greet her and bring her some of the lunch that was served to us, since she's waking up a little late.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate it.
How'd you sleep?
Comfortable, I suppose.
With all things considered, I think that's
Right.
fair. I don't know how long you will be staying here or how long you should be staying here, but is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable while you are here?
I don't know if I should. I don't know what to do, Genevieve. I don't know if we should. I don't know if it's the right time to consider a return to Elder Bay. You said it well last night when you came to get me. It is dangerous right now. But I think he could find us anywhere.
I don't doubt that. But you are safer here than anywhere else.
I'm sure you're right. Is there anything I can do? Is the better question, I think.
No, not necessarily. I think maybe some house rules may be necessary to talk about while you are here. Which is terribly awkward given that you are my mother, and for all my life you gave me house rules, and now here I am giving you house rules. With that said, I think it would be great if the business you were conducting in Alatar Bay stayed in Alatar Bay, and no working from home. If you catch my drift.
Are you intimidating or persuading your mother?
I am just saying it, and then depending on her response, then one of those two things may happen.
Okay. She seems. Your mother has always been very good about hiding her feelings. That's kind of her profession in some regard. So it's hard to read her face and her reaction. So you're not quite sure exactly how she's taking that. So I'll let you go from there.
Can I roll to see if I see any kind of reaction of her, that maybe that subtle body language or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an insight check, and I will roll against you, and we'll see.
All right.
How you do?
Let's see what happens. Oh. Is that cocked? No. It's a 9.
A 9. You try, but you are looking at the woman that taught you how to be steel-faced. And it is impossible, at least for you at this very moment, to tell any change or subtle shift in tone or body language.
Mother, I am choosing to trust you. Please don't make me regret that.
Is there a reason you are laying these ground rules?
Doesn't really feel like the time to have family counseling, if you will. However, I left home, or I left your place for a reason, and I stayed away for a reason. And I found a place where I'm comfortable and not surrounded by the business, if you will. And I would really like to remain comfortable.
I think as your mother is listening to you say this, based on your previous interaction with her last night, and how you came back to rescue her, I will have you roll a persuasion check, and you can roll it with advantage.
Okay. I banned one of my dice for not rolling high enough, and we will see how these two perform. How does a 27 do me?
With a natural 1 on the die.
Damn!
I understand that you have sacrificed a lot to save me. I assure you, I will keep things professional. I will not engage in collaboration with any of your friends. Even if they pay
Thank
me.
you. Gods, I hope not. And you know what, Mother? If you are solicited, I would prefer not to know. I think that's fine. I'm choosing to trust you. And I think that's... I do think that's about it, though.
Of course. I have not dealt with your father in quite some time. But I don't know what we can do, what you can do, nor what I can do to prepare ourselves for the next time that we encounter him. But I think you know, as well as I, that we will encounter him again. And it is better to prepare yourself, as I have always said, for the worst case scenario.
Yes. And with that said, I don't have much in preparation yet.
Sure.
However, to start us off, I use this if at any point you feel like we're in danger. I do believe he would not hesitate to try to either take care of you or use you as a pawn in some way if he were to come here and try to finish what was not finished in Alatar Bay. And Genevieve is going to give her mother just one of her potions of invisibility that she has.
Thank you, dear.
I will bring you more. So you are adequately prepared as well.
Thank you. Do you mind if I peruse the property where you live? I'm actually quite intrigued to know where my daughter is staying.
Please. If you would like a tour, I can give you one.
I would appreciate that.
Okay. Do you want to see where I stay first, just in case you ever need anything?
Sure, of course. I think that'd be great.
Genevieve will lead her mother through the courtyard to where her and Marek stay. And as she's doing that, she's kind of like showing her little things in the courtyard. And there used to be a tree in the courtyard, right?
Yes, there was a tree in the courtyard at one point in time.
She'll
kind of
she'll kind of talk about how when she first got here, apparently there was a big tree, and Vellmon supposedly really liked this tree, and now it's gone, and just kind of giving her some lore.
Sure. And you spend time that you haven't had with your mom in a very long time, and that's quality time together as you give her a tour. And we will pan from there to Marek, who enters the training area. There are several hirelings that are working in here, kind of getting things set up as if they're preparing to give a class. And Marek, as you enter in, we'll take it from there.
Is there like a private area, or like a training dummy or something like that?
Oh yeah, you can definitely find a training dummy in here. I wouldn't say that it's private. It's kind of just one big room, almost like a gymnasium, but a little
like
smaller.
off to the side.
But yeah, you could definitely you can grab a training dummy if you want to.
Would I know that if one of the people specializes in fighting styles?
Yes, kind of the training instructor can this individual can operate kind of on a vast majority of fighting styles. So whatever you're looking for, they can probably adapt.
Okay, I'll approach him.
Okay. Let me figure out who that actually is first. All right. As you enter in, you find Sir Brannock Hale. This is a human gentleman that is, again, kind of dressed in all sorts of armaments. He looks well equipped, looks, maybe in his 30s or early 40s, but looks well equipped to teach a class. And he looks like a fighter of some sorts, but he has a vast array of swords and daggers kind of tucked into different areas. He wears a long red cloak that drapes over, kind of like this long flowing brown hair that kind of stops about his shoulder length. He's got a little bit of goatee as he looks over to you. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Before I engage, do you think that we are acquainted?
No, you've never met this man before.
Okay, cool. Yes, sir.
You don't.
I
actually work for you. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
It's respectful.
I appreciate
considering what I'm about to ask you as well. I recently decided that I wanted to change the way that I fight, but I have no way to know how to do that. I specialized in great weapons before, but I want to change my style to something more agile, involving dual wielding weapons.
All right, easy enough. Do you have any training proficiencies at all with dual wielding weapons? Do you know which weapons you'd like to prefer in that regard?
I do. I can use any martial weapon or simple weapon, so I'm trying to use a war pick and a long sword.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna refresh myself really quick on dual for just a moment.
Just above table mason. At first, I probably would not be able to use it, but over training time, there are feats that allow for non-light weapons to be used in dual wielding.
Again, double check me. I want to say it requires at least one weapon to be light, though. You can double check me on that.
The dual wielder feat allows you to use non-light weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The normal rules state that it has to be one. Both of them need to be light weapons, but if you take the dual wielder feat, which I believe is what you're going for, then yes, you can swap those out.
Okay.
Okay. They do have to be one-handed weapons, though, so keep that in mind. So you can't wield like a great sword in both.
No.
We're picking longsword with
we're
versatile.
Yeah,
they're versatile, so you can take each one.
That's
all right. Do you produce the weapons that you're going to do you branch them in front of him?
Yeah, I'll kind of take them from behind and kind of show them to him.
All right. And do you have any skill in using either one of these weapons? Especially, do you have them in tandem?
I've used them individually before, but never together.
Perfect. Great. Let's see what you got. And I'd like you to roll initiative.
Okay. Would I be fighting as though I have no experience, or
Yeah, you're gonna fight as if you have little to no experience in the dual wielding property. So you can still keep the great weapon properties. You just won't be able to use them much.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're good.
I got 17.
Okay, perfect. Here we go on duel. Okay. He also got a 17. What's your dex mod?
My dex mod is 2.
2. Okay, his is 1, so you will go first. So you, as you brandish these two weapons, a warpick and a longsword, you may attack him first. You are 5 feet in front of him.
Okay.
And he will draw
so at first
as well. Yeah.
I would just lunge towards him, leading with the warpick. That would be my main hand. Okay. And then you said I would make attack rolls?
Yes, go ahead.
Ouch, that one misses. And
what
then
would you roll?
I got a 11.
11. Okay, that is a miss, but barely.
Yeah. And since I don't, I guess I'm gonna go again with the warpick because that's my.
Okay.
And that one is a 13.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, cool. Am I rolling damage? Like this is like.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll damage. We're going to assume though that every hit is a non-lethal attack.
Yeah,
you're not trying to kill him. You're just
right.
You're just sparring. Unless you are trying to kill him, then I just don't know about it.
No, I'm not trying to kill him.
Great, love to hear it.
Nat 20, you drive the pick right through his skull.
Yeah, and kill your weapons expert.
Ooh.
5.
Oh.
5? Okay, got it. Okay. And I think for this one, we'll stick to just actions. And on your turn, we will avoid
that's cool.
We'll avoid movement and bonus actions.
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to return with he produces 2 short swords and is going to kind of branch those in front of you, and again to make his attacks. What is your AC currently?
18.
18. Okay. You see now again. He's in armor, but not armor like you're in. And he hits you, but it hits your armor. And you can tell that he maybe is not necessarily trying to pierce your armor. So he lands hits on your armor. It's just not going to do any damage to you. As he kind of and like hits you rapid fire, like one on like the shoulder and kind of one kind of sweeping through as if it would have hit your rib cage, but kind of just almost like in sync with each other. So you couldn't block both of those attacks. And it is your turn now.
Okay. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, that's a hit.
And a 23.
23. Okay. Describe to me how Marek, again, having very little experience with dual wielding, how he's almost with those rolls, almost naturally picking it up very fast.
Yeah. If I'm mistaken, the way that dual wielding actually or 2-weapon fighting actually works is that your offhand you have to attack with the bonus action. So in this case, I would only be using my main hand attack.
Yeah, but for bonus,
can we flavor it that it would be kind of
you
like?
Can, yeah, you can.
So the first attack would be the pig, and the second attack would be the. Yeah, I guess in this aspect, if they're both hits, Marek would attempt to do like a spin on him, leading with the war pick and turning around, kind of backhanding with the long sword.
Okay, got it. Okay, and he will kind of retaliate by sticking a blade up, and it just misses. Like you still make contact with his armor, but he kind of uses the short sword to push you off of him. And as that, because he's still missing that hit, he does land one on you, coming down kind of like over in an arc, and lands and hits your shoulder. And it does cut you for 2 points of damage. It's not trying to harm you anyway. It just kind of draws a little bit of blood. And it's your turn to retaliate.
Okay. 21 and 27.
Damn. Okay. Great.
I'm not gonna roll damage. I don't really think.
Okay. Perfect. Great. Again, how are you hitting him?
Kind of after getting that, or I guess reeling back from that attack, he would probably attempt to get a little bit of distance.
Okay.
By stepping to the side a little bit,
Okay.
and then slashing kind of like a
Okay, as you sidestep him, he's
Horizontally.
going to spin around. One of them is going to he's going to kind of wide spin, kind of misses you, but one is going to kind of clamber like as he's doing a long arcing blow and kind of hit you, kind of as he's turning around as if he was going to hit you, almost like a rapier, but it's a short sword, and touches your back and kind of cuts a little piece of your undershirt off just underneath a little bit, and that'll be your turn.
Okay. 12 and 13.
Okay, 12 he blocks with one of the swords, but the 13 hits.
Okay, cool.
All right. And I think he will kind of catch that blade, and as you hit him one last time, he'll go ahead and call the fight right there. Very good. Better at it than you think you do.
Thank you. I didn't get your name, actually. I'm Marek, as he kind of reaches out his hand.
Of course. Sir Brennock Hale.
Obliged.
Oh, I started not too long ago here, but seems I have a good first customer. First employer. It's all the same, I suppose.
Yes.
So, I think, given your knack and talent for this, I think we can continue this training regimen. Let's say we'll do another 5 days, if that's all right with you. I think
sounds great.
I think you'll be able to pick it up pretty fast in that regard.
Perfect. Come back tomorrow.
Sure. Yes, you can do that. And as you're turning to leave, Vellmon actually comes in through the door.
Kind of bump. I guess we would kind of bump each other. Oh, Vellmon.
I was just looking for you. Are you busy?
I actually just finished up. Let's walk and talk.
Now, usually whenever someone says let's walk and talk, at least it's something bad.
No, it's a
A pair of Italian men open the door.
Marek
Why don't you
flogged
take
the
a
Gilded
seat?
Order again. No, I guess I would just kind of walk us through the courtyard a little bit.
I don't know the best way to ask you, bring this on you. Would you like a chance to possibly speak with your brother one last time?
Shocked. Oh.
I did not hear that.
You didn't hear it?
I did not hear what you said.
Okay, I said, I'm shocked. Didn't take you for a sweetheart. I'm kidding. Sure. How are we gonna do that?
Just 1 moment. Shawnee, do I need to stab him for you to bring him in, or can he just
No, do not do that. No.
Okay, well, last time you stabbed us, I could just go in. I don't know how everyone else can just do. I don't know how that works.
Okay. Fair point. You're right. I was in a little bit of a different state of mind though, so don't hold that over my head. I think we're going to require a little bit of meditation. So the courtyard seems to be peaceful enough. We can just sit down and I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but we're going to try.
Did Shoni actually talk, or am I just seeing Vellmon talk to his sword?
He's talking telepathically to Vellmon.
Okay, so I don't hear this.
Yeah.
I'm just looking back and forth at them
Yeah, they're just staring at each other
yeah, exactly.
There's an occasional slip where it comes out while he's talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where he's like, well, you stabbed us last time. I've never really meditated before, but that's what Shoni says is probably the best way to go about this. So, have a seat.
Okay.
I'll just sit crisscross across from Marek and lay Shoni down on the grass between us.
Okay. I think in this moment, I'll ask both of you to describe how your characters feel about meditation. How do you feel? Like, do you feel comfortable with that? Is that something you would practice on a regular basis, or is that something that you are more worried that you're not quite sure you understand how that works?
Morak doesn't really know how to meditate. He just thinks of kind of like a black area with the view of his brother right before he died.
Vellmon has never really meditated. He understands like the basics of what it is, but has never really had a need or want to do it. So I think he's just going to focus on what he normally does to enter Shoni's palace, mind, whatever. And I guess like try and somehow push that outward to Marek. Almost as if like offering a hand to lead him in.
Okay. I'm gonna call for an Arcana check here. Vellmon, I believe you will be the one that will be making that.
Okay. Do I get advantage because this is with Shoni?
I'll give you a +3.
I'll take it. Okay, that is a mod 20.
Mod 20, nice. Okay. Marek, as you sit down, you can just in the grass of the courtyard. I think there is a moment where you unconsciously activate your aura of gloom, as it just kind of this sadness, this darkness, this despair kind of begins to radiate out. And Vellmon, you can sense this sudden shift. The temperature drops just a degree or two. It feels just a little bit colder, but it's more of a spiritual coldness. Something is sad. It is lost. There's sorrow here. And then Marek, I will let Vellmon for you describe how you are led into Shoni's palace.
All right. You put me on the spot. I hate you. I think it kind of they're both sitting there, kind of just hoping it works. I think Vellmon would initially already make that connection to Shoni, and quite literatively and figuratively kind of open the doors to his chambers, and since he's somewhat familiar with soul magic bits, whatever, can kind of sense or see Marek's soul and like kind of reach out and like try and coax it to kind of come in through the doors. And Marek would probably just feel a pull, and if he follows that, would just I don't know what he knows about souls, but probably can just feel a familiar presence of Vellmon ushering him before appearing in Shoni's room.
Okay. And Marek, I'll ask you, despite a distant connection with your brother, what is the reason that you are coming here?
Marek, in this moment, he has felt like the sadness from the realization that he had his brother for so short in that moment, and that was kind of ripped away due to circumstance. What he wants to say sorry to his younger brother, that he failed him as a brother, and that he failed him again after seeing him. He couldn't save him.
A feeling that you are familiar with. Loss, regret, sadness. There's a reason that your last name is Gloombound. it seems that you are literally bound to gloom. And your brother seems to share that sentiment as you reach out in this space. Your mind wanders into this palace, and you feel the presence of Vellmon aside you, and you feel another entity present here that is likely Shoni. But you are fixated on following the source of that loss. And you kind of lose touch with your physical self. And so you don't see your brother here like you see the walls, but you sense the presence of another sad individual that is present here.
Hello?
You came back.
Brother. How am I seeing you?
I don't know. I thought that when you died, you were supposed to move on. But I'm still here. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. I failed you. Again.
I think we failed each other.
It's not your job.
And it's yours.
I was supposed to guide you and care for you in this messed up place. And all I can offer is a sorry.
I don't want your apology. I want your resolve.
Do what?
She's still alive. She's happy. I pushed her away to keep her safe. She doesn't know what I know or what you know.
Where is she?
Did you read the note I gave you?
I don't understand it.
You'll figure it out. I don't feel comfortable saying it in this place.
I understand.
If you trust people to help you, then trust them. But it seems I've trusted the wrong ones.
Thank you for caring for her when I didn't.
Did you stop caring?
Just got far away.
So did I.
Rest easy, brother.
Thank you.
Marek just kind of turns away.
And you feel that sorrow kind of detach, the distance separating. And Vellmon, since we're inside Shoni's palace here, inside of Shoni the Blade, what exactly happens next?
Well, Shoni told me that he's stuck here until I use him. Which would also mean another individual is still here. Before he goes, I can get out of here, and he can just turn his ears off or something if y'all need a more private conversation.
It's okay. We're done. Thank you, Vellmon.
Are you sure this might be the last time?
There's not much to say.
Vellmon turns to Shoni. Marek, Shoni Marek. Is there a way you can just let his soul go without expending it?
If you let it go.
I'm not the one holding it. You're the one who does the soul stuff.
You're the one holding me.
Technically not. You're laying on the grass right now.
It was more of a metaphor, but okay.
Okay. This is going to be awkward. I already forgot his brother's name. Fuck.
Zareth.
I was gonna say Lorek. I don't know why.
Nope. Nope, not even close.
Parath, Zaresh.
Yeah, Zareth. It's okay.
Zaresh, I know I'm probably not the person you want to see, but what's everyone laughing? I said Zaresh.
That's not his name. It's Zareth.
Zar-
TH.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Redact that.
No, it's you said it. It's okay.
Would you allow me to guide you out of here?
There's not a verbal response, but there seems to be a acceptance.
This is very awkward.
I'll just interrupt real quick, and I'll just stand up. I guess metaphorically, where our souls are. Can I like walk out towards him?
Yeah, I think you can try to retether and walk back to
Yeah.
where your brother's soul was kind of
Whatever it
lingering.
would look like before he enters through. Marek would attempt to embrace his brother one last time.
And I think there is a cold embrace because he's dead. But despite death and sorrow, and you said it yourself, there is not much to say. How could possibly one conversation undo a lifetime of sorrow and mistakes and regrets? But at least in the final moment here, you can at least give a comforting embrace for someone that you don't really know, but someone you remember.
It just kind of goes back to kind of soul. Sit back down, however the soul would be sitting.
Vellmon, you continue.
Vellmon will kind of just reach his hand out to Zareth's soul and kind of just, I guess, almost like a shepherd, kind of lead him towards the doors. I don't know if you're listening to me or if you care to. I am sorry. I should have let you solve your differences and not done what I did. Wherever you go after this, I hope you can find some sort of peace. And I will, I guess, not push, but like,
Usher, as you let go, I'm going to ask you, as your game master, fellow, and friend, has Vellmon ever let go of anything in his life?
in what context?
In death, like this?
No, I don't believe he has. He's still, well, not on his murderous rampage of Rancor. Still holds on to the death of his parents. And while he kind of regretted killing, didn't really regret killing Gavavar, but even after bringing him back, still has the hatred for him, and will probably never let that go. Granted, he doesn't really know Zareth like he knows everyone else in his life, but I'd say this is his first time letting something go. Shoni, there's a fly in your palace.
Fly just bursts into flames. It's hard, Vellmon, for someone who has never done it before, and even someone that has, like Marek and Shoni. It is a struggle, even for people you didn't know, but still have some strange connection to let things move on. I think this is the first time that Vellmon realizes what it takes to get to that point. There's a lot involved. But it works. The doors of Shoni's palace open into a dark space. The space between spaces. Between the mortal realm of the material plane and whatever destination lies beyond it.
I'd say a land's between.
Yes, maybe so.
Will got it.
And I think there is a moment that though you do not perceive physical space in this regard, you can sense that there is something beyond those doors that stands where you left Zareth. You ushered him as far as you could go, and something that picks up in your stead afterwards. And for just a moment, you feel it very close. And the doors slowly close. As we close and go to break. And welcome back. We return to the Claremorth University Library, where one Pura, Vida, and Altrix Moxicorol have found themselves in each other's company as they explore the many shelves of the library here at Claremorth University. Now, there are a great deal of Gilded Order individuals present in this space. You're again not quite sure why. There just seem to be more kind of abounding here. But each of you can let me know what you're looking for, and we can go from there.
I guess I'm looking into deeper books on hemomancy, as well as with the new siphon. You know, he's harvesting a lot of just raw energy and looking into what kind of stuff to do with, like, inclusionary on that.
Okay. Pura, what are you looking for?
First, are there like little tables or anything?
Oh yeah,
Like
for
little
sure.
like reading things. So here's gonna look for a book, alcohol recipes first. Then he's gonna look for a book on like romance for dummies 101 or something like that.
Okay. All right. If both of you will roll, we'll do a d20 unmodified, please.
Three.
Oh, unfortunate.
13.
13. All right, Altrix, as you look for hemomancy, it seems Pura must have checked out all the books, which there aren't many in regards to hemomancy, and it seems that you do not find what you were looking for in that regard. But I think you can find a book about elemental energy, and can study that a little bit.
Okay.
Pura, as you are looking, you find basically a tavern guide of like different what bartenders would use, different like recipes to make drinks. And I'm going to have you roll a d4 for me, and we'll determine how many are in this book that you think that you can create. 2. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to have you roll a d20 twice. Got a table pulled up.
Did you say something? You kind of cut it out for a second.
Yes, I want you to roll a d20 twice and give me the number
Okay.
separately.
Okay, 19.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
Okay, roll one of those 19s again.
Okay. I like this dice. It's good. 18.
18. Okay. Pura, as you are reading, you find a recipe called a double pipe ginger shot.
What does it do? Anything?
It seems to just be a regular beverage. It doesn't seem to have any like properties, so to speak.
Okay.
And then you find another recipe. It's a gnomish beverage. How interesting. Called a black charger.
What about that one? Any information on it?
It has some ingredients you would not think to put in an alcoholic beverage, including tea, like a smoked tea, not like a other kind of tea.
Is it like the tea from Sizik's dad?
Yeah, kind of like hot tea.
Like that.
Yes, and then a number of spices around it that have to steep alongside it. So you're making more of like a tea, but it's alcoholic. And it notes one of its only magical property is that when you consume it for the next 4 hours, if you charge at someone, which means that you move 10 or more feet to attack them, you gain advantage on that attack.
Interesting. Is it like your next attack though? Because like the charge is an attack. Okay.
Yeah. And then you do find a romance book Romance 101. Genevieve's like, Pura, I sense you.
Or more specifically, how to like how to write romantically, or like,
Sure.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Sure. I think that's a natural 20. I think here you find a book, and as you open it, you hear this little whisper. Oh, opening me so hard.
Pirate's just in shock. And curiosity, and he's going to continue to read.
Turn my pages slower, please.
He does just that.
And you have found a book that seems to be magically enchanted to coach you in charisma.
Okay.
In a highly seductive way.
Pura is going to go sit down at the table and pretend like he's reading the alcoholic beverage book, but really focus on the seductive book.
Great.
Pura, you're not going to find any books on alcohol in the smut section.
Oh, well, look at this one right here. There's like a black Charger drink that I just found. You would really
Must
like
have been misplaced.
Must have.
Crazy. Pura, just above table, so we could J right above table. This book is cursed, by the way.
Okay.
Every time you want to make advances in the book, you need to make a charisma saving throw. If you fail, the book makes advances on you instead of you making advances on the book. Just keep that in mind. So if you succeed, then you can gain benefits from that. But that's how we're going to go forward with that. So anytime you'd like to use the book, just let me know.
Would it be
Bro got an AI
metagaming
chatbot,
if
basically.
It's an AI chatbot, yeah.
Would it be metagaming if I do enhance ability for charisma?
Does that help with saving throws or just ability checks?
Just ability
Oh,
checks.
so checks. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. Okay. Pura is also.
Pura doesn't know that.
Pura doesn't know that.
I'm
Pura
telling
is
all
going
of
to take a piece of his paper, his fancy paper, and he's going to start to write a letter as well when he's reading.
Okay, perfect. Are you trying to use the book, or are you just kind of like reading it just passively?
He's going to try to use the book once.
Okay, give me a charisma saving throw first.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Modified 20.
Nice. Okay, that is a pass. You ready to use me?
Yes, please. Tell me your ways of your wisdom.
What would you like to know?
So there's this really, really pretty girl, and it's a little complicated, but anyway, I'm kind of like, not used to this whole romance thing in a while. Anyway, you probably don't need to know this. I'm like whispering to the book, by the way, so Walters
Okay.
doesn't hear me. Just like side mouth, just like, yeah. How do you write a love letter?
Your mouth is awfully close. But let's see. Tell me more about this lady.
Well, she's been through a lot. Her life.
Everyone has.
Everyone has. She's really gorgeous, and like first time I saw her, it was like sparks just went, all that jazz.
You just need to put all of those thoughts into words. You can do it.
Okay. Like what? Like should I compliment like her beauty, or should I compliment,
Always
whatever?
compliment her. Say every nice thing about her.
Okay. Oof, that's hard. Okay.
But not like a creepy way.
But how do you do that?
Well, do you have a pen?
I do have a pen.
Touch me with it.
Pura is
I'll
going
write you
to
a page.
take out his magical pen that does the thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I guess try to give it to the book.
Okay. The book turns and there's a blank page that you just begin to write on. And as you are writing, the book is, because you succeeded, it is making adjustments to your writing as you go. Like it occasionally will change a word out for a better one, or it'll correct grammar for you. And it's making it sound more romantic than your natural writing style.
Okay.
And for the next, as you do this, for the next, I gotta roll for it, huh? For the next 5 hours, you have a plus 3 to any charisma-based checks that you make in ability scores.
Cool. I don't know what you're saying, Michelle, but
She just said, "Oh God, she's gonna fuck my mom."
Yeah, that checks out.
Mason, I hope you know I did not consent to this.
You don't have to. You're not reading the book.
you know.
Jared knows what he wants.
This is
apparently
one
the book
of the
does
more
too.
tame sexual encounters that Mason has probably done.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Moving forward, though.
The QOD flashbacks.
No.
QOD.
PTSD, you know.
PTSD,
Very.
yeah. But Pura, as you spend some time reading, Altrix, you also spend time reading. How long would the two of you stay at the library?
I would just be here until because I'm not really finding that much. I'll just be here till Pura's ready to go.
Okay.
Till I'm done with the letter.
Okay, and that doesn't take you very long. So I think you can't check the books out here at the Claremont Library, so you have to leave the book behind. Even though the book is very sad to see you go. But
Could I steal the book?
Oh yeah, of course you can try to steal it. But
I mean, I'm gonna be fully honest. Altrix has definitely taken books out of this library.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
honestly, I think they stopped letting people check out books because Altrix has not returned a single one.
That's probably true. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, Pura.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Dang, okay. 21.
21, nice. Ultrix does not notice as you pocket the book. No one around seems to notice, and the two of you begin to make your way back towards the Cosol Chateau.
Is he also hiding the letter?
The letter's in the book, so yes.
Gotcha.
But we will move from this scene to another one, as Paloma has arrived at the base of the skyport with this individual. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, shoot, I was supposed to stop in the Hex District, sorry. I got distracted.
No,
My name's Paloma.
it's fine. I am Keith.
For no reason, would you spell that?
It is K-H-I-V.
Okay. Definitely isn't some omniscient being writing that down. Nice to meet you.
This is my pleasure. I thought you missed your stop. I was engaged in a great conversation. I did appreciate your company on the way back.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I could use the exercise.
I doubt that, but it's okay.
No, you gotta stay active.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, I might get slow, and then someone could actually land a hit on me.
I suppose that would be bad as an adventurer.
You
Well,
getting back to your ship? Gotta go back to Unipol Port?
I'm not disembarking, or not embarking on any journey for a few more days, but I'm sure I will be back here to Provonere. It's a routine stuff for me. And if you ever decide to get over your complicated relationship with airships, then I'd be happy to fly you around.
Yeah, I'd be willing to try.
Great.
And you should, he's not feeling great right now, but you should, I'd love to introduce you to my brother, too, because he's, from Kilauea, obviously, as well. And he is, he's not, but his parents are, I think, from a similar area that you are. It's a whole thing.
Interesting. I would be delighted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
thank
you
very much for
be
the offer.
here? I could find you here?
I'll be here for a few days, yes.
Okay.
And if I'm not here, then I will be back eventually.
Well, yeah, I hope that I will see you around town.
Of course. And the next time, if you ever need any adventure shippings of any related things, that's kind of my whole thing. So
No, I will keep that in mind.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Paloma. I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon.
You too. Okay, bye. Thanks. See ya.
Turns and leaves. Okay. Where does Paloma head after this?
Now she actually goes to the Hex District.
Okay, great. Perfect. Where in the Hex District are you going? Just a random shop?
I would like to go to the jewelry shop, the other jewelry shops that are here.
Okay, great. Perfect. And just, you said kind of like sell them off one by one.
Yeah, like in chunks.
Okay. I don't think it's a matter of like if it's suspicious that you're just going in and selling all this jewelry. So I think it's more of a persuasion, like what are you going to get for it?
Okay.
So I'm going to have you make, we'll say there are 4 jewelry shops here. I'm going to have you make 4 persuasion checks, please.
Fine.
And how much did I tell you? 36
36,
items? Is that what we said?
So we can just 12, or we're doing 4 of them, so. Man, I got a -1 to this.
If only you had the book.
If
The
only
what?
you had the book.
That's not gonna teach me how to, like.
No, but it
sell
does help you in persuasion, technically.
Stolen jewelry.
All right. What did you roll? I'm gonna take the average.
Oh, okay. So that's a 2.
Okay.
Rolled a 3. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a 4.
Okay.
Thank you, Bad Dragon Die. That's a nat 20.
Okay. For a total of 19.
Shut the fuck up, it's a nat 20. Alright. And then we'll do this one. That is a 16.
16. Okay, not terrible. Average of 10. Very average. It's okay. 30. Okay. And these are not like super fanciful jewelry. They're not worth like that much. But as you are going through, you make 208 gold pieces across your a few hours of just kind of pawning off jewelry occasionally to these different shops.
Okay.
Pays to be a thief. Sometimes.
And she only spent 10 gold.
Yep.
Got a net of 198.
Crazy times. And then, is Paloma going to stay in the Hex District, or where is she headed next?
I will go pick up Earsea and take her back to the chateau.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Lorem Ipsum begins to return to the Cosol Chateau. We will say it has been some time. I think it is probably fair to say it's probably dusk or a little bit after. So dinner time is coming up. It is, we'll say 7:30. Yeah, right at dusk. As all of you return to the Cosol Chateau after your various ventures out across the town or here in the chateau itself. But as all of you are returning, dinner is being made. It's not quite ready yet. They're on a little bit of a later schedule, just kind of adjusting to all of your schedules as well. And I think we will resume with Lorem Ipsum here in this place. So, as all of you, we'll say gather in like the living room. Go ahead, Dan.
I did have stuff I was going to continue with Shoni.
Oh yes,
And
you can
that
do that
scene.
first. Yeah,
Oh.
you're good. Go ahead.
After releasing Zareth, he'll turn to Marek, be like, I think you can just walk out there and just go back to your body.
How can I ever repay you?
Well, now that you mention no, you don't need to repay me. I'm the one who killed your brother. That's not something I should have done. Sure, we were in a fight. It was life or death, but that was a
important choice for you, and I took that away from you.
I
Not
don't
to
take it
mention
personal.
if I'd gone after Aspinus instead, then probably could have killed him where he stood.
Let's just call it even now, friend.
Okay, good, because I was really afraid you were going to stab me in my sleep or something.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You're free to go, I guess.
Okay. I think it's probably getting late now, yeah?
I don't know. We have no perception of what's going on around us right now.
Ah.
We could have been kidnapped.
Redacted.
We could be kidnapped right now, and we won't know it.
Fair point. Rick just kind of walks to where he thinks his body might be, or wherever. Is he lost or no? Would he be lost in that moment?
I mean, you can decide if you're lost, but I think you can find yourself again.
Okay.
Kind of wake
After-
up and then look around. Go ahead.
After Marek leaves, Vellmon will turn to Shoni. I have a couple things I want to ask you. First of all, have you always been, when you were with the others, were you always in a similar state of unknowing who or what you were? Or is it until me that you're able to unlock those bits of you didn't know were there?
It's a fair question. I've come to realize that part of the curse of being trapped in this blade, against my wishes, is that each wielder that holds this blade, that I develop connection with through time and energy, that is what reveals history. I always know, I suppose. I just can't remember that I know until we hit certain points in time. Certain memories become available again. And every time the blade changes hands to a new builder, the process starts over again.
So if, say, something happened to me and one of the others took care of you, you'd be back to square one?
Yes, I've been at square one several times.
Well, hopefully you can not go back to square one and keep going further, I guess.
Right. I hope so too.
Can you bring her out?
Yes, technically.
But
souls usually have to be willing in that regard. I can try to force her via you, but I can't guarantee anything. This is all kind of new to me as well, the interacting with souls trapped inside.
are you able to know what she feels or thinks at any given point?
Maybe distantly, but it's not like an ever-present feeling.
Just wondering if she might be helpful in the future.
Maybe with force, but I highly doubt she'll ever help you willingly.
Could always offer her freedom.
I don't know if the place she goes next will be better than it is here.
That's what the quotation marks were for.
I know. But I also wonder if she knows that.
Well, may seem like a step back from me, but I could care less what she thinks.
I don't think I'd call it a setback. I think I'd call it a step forward.
So do you remember us finding the info in Akadon about a supposed way to release you?
Yes. I think so.
I'm not familiar with an Oni, except for you. Are y'all of demonic or fiendish descent?
Fiendish, yes. Demonic, no. We have a connection with negative energy. Is a better way to put it.
So, is there a way to summon an Oni? Or you specifically?
Of course, I'm sure, yes. Me specifically, I don't know because I'm trapped here and I don't know if I can leave here.
Well, like, did I, in your gajillion years of existence, had anyone ever summoned you, and do you know how they did?
We're not really like devils. We don't make contracts. So I don't think I've ever been summoned. But I know it's possible because I know Onis that have been summoned.
Do you know how they are summoned? Do they have like a special ritual or something?
A ritual, yes. Similar to like you would summon a devil or even a demon. It usually requires some focused concentration of negative energy in a place. Usually there's rites of passage that have to be read, recited, and the name has to be called upon.
Is there like do you all have like a hidden name to yourselves, or is it just your name, Johnny?
No, this is my name. Okay. To the best of my knowledge.
Don't second guess me like that, because
I'm not second guessing you. I'm second guessing myself. But
well, I think I might have an idea on a concentrated negative energy thingy-bobber.
Okay.
I need to talk with Altrix about how it works.
Alright, well. Fair enough.
Until then, if you talk to Aurel or Miss Perdere or anyone else, tell them to stop stalking us. It's very creepy. Like they could join us and help us if they wanted to, instead of just sitting in the shadows.
Fair enough. You can ask them the next time I see them.
Alright. I guess I should get back to them.
I suppose so. And before you go, I know it's hard to release things. But I am proud of you for doing it. Even if you didn't know him. It's a step closer to a better of two worlds.
I'm slowly getting there.
Slow is okay. It's just progress that matters.
Are you sure Paloma couldn't just pick me up and like push me really quickly in that direction? Or is that not how it works?
I think that would break your spine. She moves really fast.
Zeiros can heal me, it's fine.
Zeiros is preoccupied right now.
Anyways, I gotta get going.
Right. I'll always be here. And you draw yourself out. Dusk falls on Lorem Ipsum. Altrix, I know he's gone, but the shipment of supplies arrives at the Cosol Chateau at 5 o'clock, as was ordered, and it is now 7:30. All of you are gathered in the living room, or common space, before dinner is served. Yes, Jared, go ahead.
Can Pura go to the door of Madame Songbird and place the box before it with the flowers and his letter, and then be like knock once and then run away.
Ding dong
Does
Disher.
Genevieve notice that he's going in that direction? Having
Can you do it very stealthily?
Yeah, you can make a skills check. I'll go against Genevieve's passive perception, so...
Okay.
Genevieve's
Just
watching that area like a hawk.
On, please. Come on.
Just like got binoculars, just like looking out the window.
Oh, Jared.
Genevieve's in the room.
That's
Not
the
one?
one. Yeah,
Oh.
no one.
Genevieve, you see Pura take one step outside the courtyard in the direction of the hireling house and immediately like sprint out to catch him.
I'm going to try to like sneak and like try to scare him a little bit. I'll roll for
Okay.
it.
No, with a natural one, you don't have to roll it. It succeeds.
Oh, good.
No.
So a hand just kind of like creeps onto your shoulder. Kira, where are you going?
Nowhere. Yeah, how are you?
Uh-huh. Nowhere. But towards my mother's bedroom.
I'll. I mean, my room's over there, that way, in that direction. So I just, I went on my
What's-
errands and I got some things, and I thought would cheer up your
Don't-
mother.
don't-
So I
Don't care. What's in the box? In the box, what's in there?
something to cheer up your mother.
Open it.
No, it's for your mother, not you.
Man, it's
Okay.
not helping his case.
In that case, I'm gonna cast a spell. Kira, if you have any counterspell or anything like that, you may want to use it. If not, you may want to roll a
Is this like a
wisdom. You might want to roll for wisdom.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. 5.
So Genevieve she casts suggestion. And she points her finger at you. I suggest you take whatever's in your stupid box, go to your room, and shove it straight up your fucking ass.
Now, if
I
I
do
may,
think- I do.
because that is not in reasonable.
I feel like this is a little
can't
off.
do that.
Yeah.
You
He
can't do
does
that.
not have to follow it.
Can Pura respond to that or not? Or is he completely?
But it's roses.
It's
No,
just
he
roses.
can.
You
he
have
can
asked him
respond
to put
it.
the box up his ass.
Yeah.
I
So
said
you
whatever's
can't-
in the box. Whatever's in the box.
Either way, that is still
They have
beyond a
thorns.
reasonable suggestion.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the spell
you
doesn't
may
go.
not know it's unreasonable.
Yeah, you say you feel like the suggestion, like almost like you're magically compelled to do it, and then you're like, no, I won't.
The words.
You know, Genevieve, in that box, I bought some very special flowers, and I thought it might cheer your mother up. And if that's the case, do you want me to shove them up my ass? I will, but I think it would make your mom happy.
That's a strange.
Genevieve kind of nods a moment. And her initial frustration and wanting of you to take exactly what you're doing and shove it up your ass.
Mhm.
She's able to kind of push that feeling to the side. My mother's a grown woman. You're a grown man. I care, but not as much as I care to see my mother happy. Just don't use her.
I won't. Then I think you should trust me a little more than that, especially with all the stuff that we have gone through.
Hey, Pura, the lumber's here. I need some help offloading it.
Oh, hey, okay, I got you. You know,
Good.
just
Good.
Before Pura leaves, Genevieve kind of nods. I am choosing to trust you. I will not bother you about this again unless I have a reason to bother you about it.
And I will keep that.
And then
he just leaves.
She's just gonna awkwardly walk away.
Okay.
Pura, not stealthily at all. You leave the box with your letter and some flowers inside of it at the doorstep of Madame Songbird. Knock once or twice and then dash away. And go help Altrix unload wood. But we will move to all of you have reconvened in the living room space. As Marigold comes in and kind of addresses all of you. So I spoke with Madame Lepori on some magical means of bolstering our defenses, I suppose. And she hands you just a list of suggestions that Madame Lepori is basically saying, like, we can do this. I'm just going to read all those out to all of you, so if you want to take notes, you can. Anna's got it, though. I know, because she's great. All right, so she is saying, and I'll give you guys prices as well. So an alarm spell, and this spell would be modified to affect the entire property, so there would be a perimeter. And it would be a permanent effect, so instead of triggering just one time, it would be able to trigger any time, and it would also be able to localize exactly where that is. That will cost 6,000 gold pieces to cover the entire property. But that is a lasting effect, so it doesn't dissipate. Magic Mouth is a spell that you all could use for an intercom system, basically, to put different nodes within the building to basically send messages inside the building. And in order to make it, Madame Lepori has an idea of a way to make it not traceable by the Gilded Order, but it will cost 7,000 gold pieces to install 10 of those areas in the Cosol Chateau. Arcane Eye is basically the magical equivalent of a camera. You could build a surveillance system inside of the Cosol Chateau to actually visibly see every area. It would have a fixed location instead of being able to move it, but it would last indefinitely. It cost 3,500 gold pieces per device to do that. Those are on the alarms and surveillance list. Marigold then kind of turns the page and goes to traps and deterrents. This includes the spell Snare, which costs 350 gold pieces per cast to create a permanent effect that lasts until it is triggered. Once it's triggered, it dissipates. There's another spell called a Cordon of Arrows. It costs 700 gold pieces to cast, and it also, like Snare, creates a permanent effect until it is triggered. A Glyph of Warding costs 1,500 gold pieces to cast and last until triggered. And the very high-level spell Symbol, which is a 7th level spell, costs 20,000 gold pieces to cast, but last until it is triggered. It's basically Glyph of Warding, but a lot more powerful. It has effects that you can embed within the glyph itself. Like, you could cause someone to die by stepping on one of them. That's just one of its abilities.
How much was it, Mason?
20,000 gold pieces.
Are these the Glyph of Wardings that, like, annihilated Moxlin's front porch or whatever it was?
Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, blew it up. Okay, and then access control and area security. The list includes Arcane Lock. It's a very simple spell. It costs 240 gold pieces per cast, and that would affect one window or door, but it lasts until dispelled. So basically lasts indefinitely. Mordenkainen's private sanctum to be upscaled to cover all 3 buildings on the property of the Cosol Chateau would cost 3,800 gold pieces. It does protect against scrying, but it only lasts for 24 hours unless it's cast in the same spot repetitively for 1 year. So that would be 3,800 gold pieces a day. So just keep that in mind for 400 days to make it a permanent effect. The spell Hallow cost 9,000 gold pieces, and it covers the entire property, but that does last until dispelled, so it can last indefinitely as well. So it's a one-time fee. The spell Forbiddance is 5,000 gold pieces per cast, and it automatically covers the entire property, but it only lasts for 24 hours unless it's cast in the same spot for 30 days.
How much?
5,000.
Per day?
Yes, per day, basically.
What does the hollow do?
I will get to that in a minute. And then the last one is an amulet of proof against detection and location. So it's basically Mordenkainen's private sanctum, but in amulet form. Those are 500 gold pieces each. They do protect against scrying for that individual, and it does require attunement. So just keep that in mind. So it's basically a cheaper alternative to Mordenkainen's private sanctum, but you only are protecting yourself instead of the entire building, and it does require an attunement slot. All right, the spell Hallow, to answer your question, Dan. You can create a hallowed ward and then add one additional effect. It can either be courage, darkness, daylight, peaceful rest, extra mental interference, fear, resistance, silence, tongues, or vulnerability. So it basically just can create an extra effect to creatures that enter that space. And then it creates creatures of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, and undead cannot enter that space unless you willingly choose to allow them. Yeah, that's basically it's a synopsis.
Does she mention that any of those spells that she can like alter them to allow like if a hireling walks on a glyph of warding, he won't blow them up, but if someone who's not,
yes, all of that assumes those things. Yes.
Okay. So I don't know about y'all, but I think getting a couple of those amulets to protect against scrying would be good. And it should only have to be those of us who, as us all, have seen. So the party.
Oh, so all of us?
Yeah, but like not like the entire staff.
Gotcha.
So all of us, and then Genevieve's mom. Probably also Daikia. As far as I know, he hasn't seen her, but he knows enough about her to probably scry. So that would prevent us from doing that. Only issue is attunement. I can get rid of something easily. I don't know about y'all though.
I am
Also
pretty full.
for Dakia, if he was able to scry on her, he probably wouldn't have sent Genevieve and Marek to go find her. He probably would have just scryed on her.
That's a good point.
Well, I feel like scrying and finding are two separate things.
That's reasonable.
Because I believe scrying, you don't have to have seen the person, but like know enough about them to an extent in order to scry.
I feel like that's possible. Is it like, okay, knows where she is, you need to go get him?
I guess why else would y'all have been sent to the Frostbitten Wastes to look for her?
Yeah.
So, let's see. It's 500 for each of those amulets, right? And it's a passive thing. You don't have to like activate it or anything. It just stays up.
Yeah, it's passive. Again, the only downside of it is it is way cheaper, of course, than Mordenkainen's private sanctum, but you do have to spend an attunement slot to do that. In order for it to be active, you have to have that attunement slot available, which I do think about half or more of the party, I believe y'all are close or near on attunement slots.
I'm full, but
so do keep that in mind.
I'm full, but I have an item that I don't use hardly at all.
Yeah, totally fine.
I assume Daikia has an open slot or two.
I would say otherwise.
She can expend it. She's not fighting. I don't think Genevieve's mother is the to do anything. Who does not want to give up an Okay. What is your stuff attuned to that's benefiting you right now?
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
I'll pull mine up.
I guess I
Armor,
can
a necklace, and the siphon.
I am attuned to
guess I can
Rex,
attune to it.
magical talisman and a magical belt.
What does the talisman and belt do for you, Paloma?
The savage talisman
Punch.
gets me a +1 bonus to attack and damage. The belt gives me a +1 to wisdom, which basically does the same thing, and I can use it to regain ki.
Okay.
Maybe we focus on getting the talisman or the amulet for both the mamas, and then because he wouldn't know that they would be here with us, but if he were to look for either one of them to try to
This is
get
also
to
all
either
assuming he
Genevieve or
hasn't
Altrix.
done it yet.
That's
Well,
true too.
Scrying is a save to detect it. Now, unless he's got super scrying that Mason doesn't let us save for, then Mason, don't laugh. Does he have a super scrying?
It's a feat.
I'm not going to answer that.
Mason?
I'm not saying
Does he have
yes. I'm
super
just
scry?
not also saying no.
Why would we know?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. So
That's
assuming-
an interesting idea, however.
Jenny
Writes
should be
that
writing
down.
down. Yeah.
Genevieve would want to get one for her mother, and she would be willing to pay for it herself if not with collective funds.
I would like everyone to have one because he could scry on any one of us and then know. So that isn't it. My concern. Though can't force anyone to take it if they don't want to take a or lose a item.
I think my only thinking on that is if we don't all take it, there's no reason for us spending 500 gold like for even most of the party to have it, because he could just scry on any of us, and whoever doesn't have it, he'll figure it out. So for those that he doesn't know are with us, I think it would be beneficial for them to have it. So he can't try to find them and then utilize their whereabouts. But if he finds us, then it would be better for us to have protections in place to make fighting him again more manageable and get the upper hand. If we can get upper hand, then that would be, I think, more helpful.
All right, so one for Daikia, one for Miss Songweaver, and then unless everyone is willing to give up something, then none for us. We have so you said the whole property for stuff like the alarm spell. Is that isn't like all the buildings up on the Gonzales Keep? They're all like in like a field surrounded by woods. Is the property considered that whole field area, or does it kind of extend into the forests?
It can either be the building itself, or it really could be any distance. But the bigger the area, the more expensive it becomes. So when I was doing this, I was calculating based on the area of the buildings. So if you did like a line around, like just a box around all the buildings in the middle of that field, that's what it would cost to get that. Because alarm on its own is not a difficult spell, but it only covers 20 feet. And so there's a lot of square footage to cover with that kind of space. And so you need a big alarm spell, basically. And then to make it permanent also, because alarm is a one-time use spell. So to make it permanent makes it more expensive as well.
Do we have a wall around the building?
No.
Would
There's
that
like
be an option?
I mean, you could, but that would take probably the same amount of time. It would probably be cheaper, to be fair, but not much cheaper, maybe, than it would to like spell the whole building. It would take a long time to build a wall around the entire building too, and that would be expensive as well. But it is an option. I was simply giving Madame Lepori's take as from a magical standpoint. So if you do anything physical, like Altrix building a watchtower out in the front yard, then that's That's
Hey, I'm
extra
not building it. I'm mail ordering.
stuff. Right. Sorry.
You wouldn't buy a car online, would you?
Carvana.
I would steal one.
Welcome to Provonere. Selling airship.
Mr. Mason, I would like to mail order a watchtower.
Okay, noted. That one will take a few days for them to mail out, but
So
That's
definitely 2 amulets for the mothers. I think maybe wait on deciding everything else until maybe Cole and Jake are here, so we can kind of get their opinion on that. Jake has to spell bridge, so
yeah. I
Yep.
will just above table for all of you as players. Just because it does take time to cast spells. In that regard, it takes time to gather equipment and things. The longer you wait to decide on those things, the longer it would therefore take to create them. You're just delaying that. So,
Understood.
Just
In that case,
saying.
I will be ordering 2 watchtowers.
okay.
a second watch.
And does that get a hit with the price increase we talked about as well?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, so
Does
that's 120 gold. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
for alarm?
Can the
it's a 20
watchtowers be with a giant wall too? You know,
That's a separate price.
Arthur price.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
ahead,
we
Dan.
can get a wall. It's just very expensive. Though all right, real quick. We'll have to pitch in for this one. I can't afford it on my own. Let me pull up. I literally looked up the wall rules.
All right, I'm gonna let Dan keep talking first because we all did to cut him off. So Dan, go ahead, and then we'll come back with the wall.
with
I found it.
alarm. It's a 20-foot area that it takes.
It's 20-foot line.
Line.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like 5 feet thick or anything like that, or no?
It's like a string.
How many of those would we need to go around the perimeter of the property?
Like the
Like
field.
don't put it. Yeah, like don't put it on the house, but like put it like
Yeah.
just a little
I
bit in
would-
the trees.
I would keep this. I would keep it 6,000 as well. Also keep in mind though with alarm that if somebody like teleports inside that alarm, it wouldn't trigger the alarm. They have to like physically cross over that barrier.
Well, yeah,
But yeah, if I would say 6,000 gold pieces, whether you do it directly
Are you
around the
saying
buildings
are you
or
saying
not.
Aspianus is going to teleport into our house?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you guys have seen him teleport before, so just keep that in mind. You would know to be cognitively aware of that.
The
I
point of
mean,
the
a
alarm
lot of his
spell
teleport
is-
stuff has been teleporting to a place you're already familiar with. So
Yeah, true. Very
okay, all right.
The
So
point of the
walls. A stone battlement is like the best option. However, is going to be 140 gold pieces for every 10 feet. And I don't know what our exact perimeter is. And for purposes of building a wall, and we can probably save on the corners because we will be getting watchtowers in said corners. Either way, we could downgrade to wooden battlements that are only 50 gold pieces per 10 feet. Or we could really downgrade just to palisades, and those are 2 gold pieces per 10
Is there like a
feet.
middle option between wood and stone?
No, it's stone battlements, palisades, wooden battlements. There's also low stone wall, but that's literally just like waist-high wall, so that's no good.
Does someone have mold earth?
It just creates a 5-foot mound.
I thought.
Yeah, but that's like a dirt wall, and you can run over it basically.
Also, and this is something that Marigold can clarify for all of you, but I'm just to tell you all as your friendly GM, that a construction project of that scale, where you're basically fortifying a residential property.
What are you talking about?
That, like, putting spells is one thing, because the council members do it all the time, but you haven't seen a single council member that has a fortified house.
What do you mean? Miss Alexia had
yeah.
a fucking electric fence.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
already that.
sorry. She had one, and obviously you can assume that she broke the law for sure.
And another one had landmines.
Yeah. But that's not important.
She had armed guards.
Okay, the point is that you can do it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I think all of you would know that is going to draw some attention, and it's probably not the attention that you want.
It's not illegal.
It is well within my right.
Okay.
It's
how
not
about,
It's not
It's not
property.
illegal. It's not illegal. It just needs approval. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
how about
It's
a,
not property, motherfucker.
Sorry,
turn the wall
Tell me that's
invisible?
ice staff, bitch. You get her ass over here. I'll stab her.
Turn the wall
No, the
invisible.
greatest crime the fucking Gilded Order committed was the establishment of the HOA.
Fucking
You can't
bitches.
do that according to the law.
It brings down property value for going for a wooden wall. Fuck you.
Karen, shut up.
All right. That is something for y'all to ponder. I've already spent a good chunk of money on defenses. Speaking of which, Mr. Mason, I'd like to make a crafting check.
Okay.
I know it's late, so I'm probably only going to get one in. But
You're
I'm
fine.
going to attempt to craft with the units of lumber and quality branches one ballista large.
To mount on top of the Cosol Chateau.
No, it's going in the watchtower.
Of course. Fair enough.
In case they bring a troll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that does it. All right, so that's one success.
Perfect. Nice.
All right.
Okay, so is there any of these magical spells that I have listed out for all of you? Anything anybody is interested in going for?
I can only afford half of the alarm spell. If anyone else wants to contribute.
I can do the other half of the alarm spell.
I'll contribute some too.
All right, so 2,000 from the three of you. That fair?
Damn, 2,000.
You said contribute. Did you want to do a less percentage?
Genevieve's
ain't
she's never had money like this before.
Hey, I could be spending this money on armor. I was spending it for us.
Y'all don't want to know how much money I spent on making these ballistas.
Yeah. This is
all
super
right.
crazy.
She'll throw out.
I literally dropped
Oh.
4K at fucking.
No, Debo.
It's 2K between the three of us, or 2K
Yeah.
for each of us.
2K for each of you.
Oof, okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Paloma, do you have like an extra stash somewhere?
Unless y'all don't want to do the alarm spell and want to do something else.
I mean, I have the bank account, but I need that for something else.
Okay,
I
do
need
we
that
have
for
to
something else.
do we have
What
to
are you
do
using
the
it
increased
for?
perimeter? Can we just do what was originally quoted?
It's going to be
for?
6,000 gold pieces whether you do the whole field or if you just do the houses.
I mean, I think that either we need a wall or an alarm spell.
All right.
But
I can give 2,000 gold to the
And yeah,
lady.
if you don't want alarm, you guys want something else, it's fine. Just it's up to you.
I can always play some music and the hex or something.
Sure. All right, who's footing? I hate to ask this. Who's footing the bill for the 1,000 gold pieces that it costs to buy 2 amulets of proof against detection and location? For the
I'll
mob?
throw in 500.
I'll buy the
Okay,
one for
alright.
my mother.
How nice of you, taking care of your mothers respectively.
Yep.
All right, got that.
So.
All right, any
And
other
we-
spells?
And so we're clear the alarm spell around the perimeter of like the woods and stuff.
Yes,
Not
the field. Oh.
well, I'm almost broke, so well, I appreciate it.
I hate to break it to you, all
Well,
magic is not
well,
cheap.
in this economy, I am broke, so
Yeah.
I-
Also, these numbers are including. This is Madame Lepore's discounted price, because she knows all of you. This is cheaper.
Can
than
she
what it
discount
normally
it further because we're all conspiring
No.
together against the Guild Order? Wow.
I just count. Dan, you have no idea how much money I took off of this. The original values, I was like, dang.
Yeah, we are doing mega discounts. 500. Again, as someone who just bought a bunch of shit, none of that shit was 500.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Well, I don't know what else. I've got 1,000 gold on me. I don't know what else we could spend that on for magic.
Oh,
stuff.
what a broke
literally
child.
Felt so good about where I was standing, and now I have a measly
sorry.
400 gold.
Hey, we let you into our house. You gotta
Measly
contribute.
You literally have a year's salary
I
and
offered-
then some.
I
will
got
note-
a MILF in this building.
what else? What else would we want?
I will note that the
I feel
Cosol
guilty.
Chateau, the building itself, also has a reserve of 2,000 gold pieces, but that is also the money that pays your staff. So don't spend all of that.
Isn't that the money that I gave into the vault? Or is it different?
No,
Yeah.
it's an additional value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kept some that went into the vault, and then there was some other stuff as well.
I think
What?
that's it for now. I don't.
What
Unless we-
else does the party think we need?
Pure, are you offering something? What's going on?
Yes.
I mean, if you can.
I have a lot. I
How
don't
much
want
is
to
a
give
lot?
it like 11,000 gold.
Jesus.
What else would we want?
Pure isn't stockpiling all of
Hey,
it.
hey, Anna, can
yes,
you list all
yes.
this again?
Okay.
Also,
What else do
don't
we-
forget, this is just a suggestion. Y'all do have a diamond worth 25,000 gold pieces that you could
Oh, we
sell
do?
if you wanted to and trade it in for one of these magical effects. Just put it out there. You don't have to,
How
but
about,
just remember.
how about
you
we
can
do that?
I think
Oh,
that's
instead
a,
of spending any of your money.
No, I was
Yeah.
thinking in conjunction with Jared's money or Pure's money.
I would say we wait to use that diamond
That's totally fine. I'm just
with
I
everyone
just-
else because that's a true
Sure,
resurrection thing.
Sure.
So,
It's okay.
hey, is there any dragons nearby we can go kill and loot their hordes?
Not currently. Pura with that, you could probably put lock on every window if you wanted to, and every door.
How much would lock
Um,
be?
It's 240 per cast.
It's 240 per cast. I'm gonna have to look and tell you exactly.
Or
like-
do we afford the wall?
That's
How much
true.
would the wall
like-
be?
Okay, look, Mason, how many 10-foot sections of wall would we need to buy?
Hold on,
Minus
I'm
two
about to
corners because we're getting a tower. Or 2 towers, sorry.
Okay.
Or would Madame Lepori know how to do the force field that Madame Tylexia had?
That
You mean
Madame Altrix did not build that herself. She paid for it, but
Okay.
and maybe you're not sure.
Okay. Then I
Did-
feel like we should ask about the force field wall because it would be less conspicuous than an actual wall.
I don't know. I like the idea of just building a fucking castle.
I mean, absolutely.
Dude.
But
And then would
That
they
would-
just
that would
go,
also
what are
take a
you
long
doing?
time.
And we
That'd
just
probably
go, self-defense.
Yeah,
that
none
would
of your
also
business.
take longer. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? It also would probably take much longer than the spells.
I mean, it depends on the spell, but
Yeah,
Madame-
so
Madame
the
Lepori does
walls do take a while to build. Again, so it's every 10 feet. Stone battlements take 3 days of work, basically, per 10-foot section.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if you
that's
get
a year-long project.
That's if you get, but you can hire multiple workers to speed it up.
all right.
It does
to
specify
build-
that's one person doing it.
to build a wall just like on the Cosol Chateau's map. To build a wall just on that rectangle, so not the exact like field that the property sits on, but like basically close enough to
Yep.
it. You need 86 10-foot wall segments.
Okay, let me do the math.
to build a wall around the entire property.
We
Also
could
keep in mind, though,
definitely we can afford stone battlements. I can chunk in some money.
that keep also in mind though that if you expand the Cosol Chateau and you put a wall there, you cannot expand the Cosol Chateau. So maybe give some room to build extra buildings.
Should we get a moat and some alligators?
Just build a castle.
No, wait. Get a bunch of hawks because they're all snakes.
Yeah,
Hello? Can you-
battle hawks.
Yeah, you're here, Jared. We're here.
Hi. Okay.
Just trap a whole
so-
bunch of hawks.
so
have a bunch of.
Owens, let's round up a little bit. We'll just say 100. 100 segments. I think that's
100 segments. Okay, so that's
how much is
only 1,400 or 14,000 gold. Or you said you got 11.
I don't want to spend it all. That's what you're saying.
Here's the thing.
on!
Pura, Pura,
I'm
Pura,
trying to build
I
a
will go
alcohol
halvesies on
business.
I will go halvesies
Moment.
with you.
Okay, hold on. I think that we
7.
should do the locks on the windows, and then we should talk with Madame Lepore and figure out how to do the force field. No matter how much I want the wall.
If we
I
do
do
the
agree.
wall, I will split it halvesies with you.
I think let's start with the locks, and maybe we can sell more of our stuff from Akadon and become rich, and then we can get the walls.
Honestly,
know if
we
this
could
is
get
right.
the walls. Here's the thing, right? Hear me out, right? we could build a much bigger wall for literally just that one gemstone. It's 25,000, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but that's a very powerful spell component. So
That we can't use.
it's used for true resurrection, right?
Yes.
And that's a what, 9th level spell? 7th level?
9th level. Yeah. Resurrection's 7th level.
Okay. Unless that like 12th level spell scroll that like Paloma picked up conveniently has that on it, then
It does not.
damn.
Also, I'd like to point out that Sizik has a lot of money too. Just
Well,
point
that's
out.
We'll
the thing.
keep it on the table, is what I'm hearing.
Paloma said she was saving
to
it
use
for
the whole-
something. She's not gonna tell us what.
What I'm
My
hearing
money.
is we will keep it in consideration for now.
Okay.
All right. So to lock every window and door of the Cosol Chateau, it will cost 7,200 gold pieces to do that. Jared's like having a stroke.
How many fucking windows are there?
It's more about how many doors. There's not that many windows. There's a lot of doors.
Okay, are you talking
Only
about all
the
the doors on the
exterior
inside?
doors?
No, I'm talking about all the exterior doors. There's
Yeah.
a lot of doors.
Let me pull this. Actually,
No,
And
there
there's
is
a-
a lot
there's
of
a-
doors.
There's a lot, and then there's a lot of window. Or there's not that.
Doors.
I mean, there's like most
Can
exterior
we
facing rooms have one
brick
window,
up
so-
some of the doors and windows?
I mean, I guess you could, but like,
Just cement over.
just like,
The glass will still be there. It's just in the cement.
great. Just defeats the
You
purpose of that window.
really want to turn this into a castle, huh?
I mean,
really
yeah, castles
does.
are cool.
A
That's
bunker in the middle of this high like
war
income
base.
neighborhood with a bunch of mansions, and then there's just a citadel next to Consilas Keep, the actual castle.
Yeah, the keep of Lorem Ipsum.
Oh yeah, we're looking to move up to Casala's Keep. How are the neighbors? Oh yeah, you know they're fine.
Here's the thing.
except for those guys.
I'm just saying, we are like across the way from Consilas Keep, and I can build trebuchets.
Firing at-
We are sieging the Gilded Order.
Across the road.
What a way to do it.
forget defending against us as well. No, we're gonna destroy Gonzalez.
Yeah, we'll say it's for defenses, but should we need to take them down, we'll just fucking storm in via.
Crazy. All right. So are we waiting on walls / locks? Is that the consensus, or are we doing something right now?
I think we will
Yeah.
hold off on that.
Okay. All
I
right. So
think
we've got
alarm
the
spell for
purchases. Yeah, purchases made. Madame Lepori will come to start taking care of that. It won't take her super long to do that. A few days at best. I think we got a little bit of time right now. Just giving you all a heads up. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump a little bit ahead because I got some things I'd like to take care of with all of you. The first, if you'll all be so kind to pull up your Bastion tracking documents. Because we're going to jump 5 days in the future. But in that time, Paloma, since it is the last day of the dojo, is there anything that you wanted to do with the dojo, or would you want to leave that for a later time? Paloma.
I'm sorry, one more time.
It's the 50th day of the month of the Yomtet.
Yes.
That is the last day that the Storm Dojo will be open.
No, I
did
know.
not
Hold on. I'm desperately
Okay.
trying to find something.
You're good.
Here's the thing.
She's busy.
I never wrote down how much money was in our bank account.
It is 12,500 gold pieces.
Thank you.
I thought it was like 35,000.
We've spent some.
No, Sizik spent a lot.
On what?
On
Stuff.
the stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
A lot of it
Things
on
and
the
stuff.
potion, or not.
Yeah.
He spent a decent. Yeah. So where does Pura keep his money?
On him.
What's our mechanic for
All-
pickpocketing?
all
money?
11,000. All 11,000 gold.
I only need 3,000
Pura-
of it.
Pura is your.
It's still
accomplice in crime
3,000
here.
gold
Do you
pieces
really
that you
want
are going to
alienate him.
just scoop.
He supports
okay, Mason,
Paloma's theft.
okay, hold on, Mason. If I spend the next 3 days or 5 days, the next 5 days stealing as much shit as possible, anything that is not nailed down from the local stores.
Okay, before
You're not even going
that,
to attempt to ask anyone in the group to help.
Okay, Paloma.
You
before
guys
do
are all
that,
debating spending it on the house. Pura won't even contribute any of his 11,000 to lock the doors.
What are you wanting to use it on? We could help if
The
just
dojo.
tell us.
I want to spend it on the dojo.
Yeah,
It's the same dojo.
but here's the problem. None of our characters know about the dojo, really.
None of you do. Well, none of you would. Why would you care?
Because we're your friend.
Yeah. Paloma, I will say, if you want to wait on the dojo to resolve the Sebastian turn first, because the Cosol Chateau is about to generate some income. And so, if you want to borrow some of that income for dojo-related purposes, instead of giving it to Pura, maybe you can talk Jared into that.
I will
don't know.
talk to Pura.
Okay, great.
I will say I also have money.
I know, but I'm about to ask you to build something.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, that being said, the workshop is finished. It has crafted Altrix the eyes of minute seeing.
More goggles for me. Honestly, Ultra Skulls have become those freaking steampunky things that allow you to toggle between the things.
Yes. I'm gonna come back to the library. The smithy has crafted a potion of pugilism.
Pugilism?
Pugilism. That's it. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now.
Turns you into a pug.
Yep, that's right. All right, the barrack is still full, so if you guys want to upgrade that later, you can. I believe the storehouse and the vault generate the same amount of income. That is correct. Okay, so they will. All right, so the storehouse and the vault collectively generate 4,800 gold pieces for their endeavors.
I spend it on lumber to make a trebuchet.
All right. The Arcane Study has crafted 3 additional synced chatter crystals. So y'all can add that to your current stock. So you do have more chatter crystals available. So whoever needs those, basically, I think everybody in the party can have one now. Paloma, if you'll put down 100 rations of food for Sizik, you can go in the party inventory or wherever.
Okay.
The greenhouse has created, I believe, herbs for healing garden. Yeah, so it creates a potion of greater healing. So if somebody wants to take that,
I'll take it if no one wants it.
Nope, I
okay,
got it.
perfect.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. Come back to that, and then we'll come back to that as well. Okay, and then
I'm actually going to add to Sizik because the greenhouse is his thing.
There you go. Marek, you can go ahead and change your feet over as you spend the rest of your time training at the training area.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
And my fighting style too, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Important thing to note, guys. I just looked it up in the DMG. The art for the trebuchet is wrong. It's because it's showing a catapult. This is a unforgivable sin.
For clarifying.
I'm going to be refunding my copy of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
You should reach out to Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, to get them involved. Okay. We will get to the insignia at a later time. And I think for those of you that recall, so this will not include Zeiros or Genevieve or Marek, but for the rest of you, good evening! Would anybody like a pickle? As Dr. Glofferkin has arrived at the behest of your teleportation circle attendant.
I don't remember this.
I cast Disintegrate.
Right. He will cast spells for you guys on your behalf.
Okay.
spell.
Did I
A spell.
black out last session?
It
I don't
wasn't
remember
last
this.
session. It was several
It was
sessions ago. But
over-
whenever
ago.
we went to hire a spellcaster, I think it was Cole who shouted the Pickle Man.
Yeah,
And-
it was Dr.
It was
Buffett.
me.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, it was
definitely
Joe.
Pura.
And he's somehow a fucking spellcaster. No, we know
I
he's a spellcaster.
He's a pickle
Yeah,
warlock.
because he's a warlock and his patron is the pickle god.
Yeah,
We've
And he can make a teleportation circle out of pickles. This is a very
We have a
valuable
teleportation
man.
circle.
Yes.
But we didn't
Um,
before this.
All of you can put this on your character sheet. I put it in notes somewhere that you're going to remember it. Any check you make to gain information about Consilas Keep, you now have advantage on. Due to your research of Consilas Keep that is pulling documents for your review. So that would also include if
Okay.
you're making stealth checks to break into the Consilas Keep.
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say this was provided by fucking Glofagurken. And I was about...
No, this is provided by your library. So that they have that with insignia. And then about this time, it's midday. Again, all of you will spend some time deciding what we're going to do with the next Bastion cycle. But in the meantime, I think there is a knock at the door that comes midday here at the Cosol Chateau.
Kill him.
So all of you are present. There's a knock. Just
Shoni.
Altrix stands with a ballista pointed at the front door.
What if it's just the mailman?
Sho-
You
Last
never
time I
know.
was last time they were assholes. Shoni, who's at the door?
I don't know.
Can't you tell if they're like got good intentions or not?
There's nobody at the door.
That's it. Goldborough, get on the ballista. I'll get the door.
The atmosphere changed. Something bad's gonna happen.
I opened
Are
the
you
door.
asking Shoni? You open the door. Altrix, you look down. There is a rolled up piece of parchment. There is tied with a silver colored bow of ribbon, and it's placed at the footstep of the door.
Just real quick, scan the area.
You
Looking.
don't see anybody.
In that case, I will, as a precaution, step outside, close the door behind me, and then
Okay.
open it.
And if you would be so kind to read this aloud to the party.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh my god. Love this start. Upon reading it, I'll be like, okay, cool, it is just a note. I'll step back inside so everyone can hear.
Okay. Step back into the living room and begin to read this to your companions.
To the failures I regard as foe, each of you has put yourself in a position that is a direct result of your actions against me. You have stepped on the tail of the wrong serpent, and the venom of the bite has only begun to take hold. You are definitely at fault for the escalations now unfolding. If you are truly the heroes you parade to be, you have a single opportunity to mend your mistakes. When we meet again, you will surrender without condition. If you refuse, you will be at fault for every life taken that follows. War is coming. Your ties and connections to the Phanarian government will be named as the exact exciting action that will seal the resolve of Escapia to to violate the ethos to declare war. You will be pinned as the catalysts and villains in the history before I slit your pathetic throats that you use to lob measly insults at someone far better at this game than you. Bro already has an error. Get wrecked, noob. Or, if you are lucky... okay. Yeah, that one is spelled correct. Phanare will arrest you for treason before I get to you first. Let the governments deliberate. Let them talk of restraint or action. You will witness my hand in such decisions before you see my face again. When that time comes, lay down your arms in surrender and relinquish hostility or risk a fate far worse. Should you breach the terms of this warning, a missive will be delivered directly to the Zerolith the Aquatoria, and the Chancellor, detailing your full involvement in the assault upon that keep. If you fail to comply, you will be held accountable for every act of violence that follows. There will not be a second chance. The Titanium Blade.
And as you read the last word, the letter burns away. And we'll go ahead and close our session right there. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a wild adventure. And we'll see what Lorem Ipsum gets up to next time, as the adventure does in fact continue. But until then, we'll see you next week. Have a good night.